All right, we are live. Let me make sure everything's working. Give me some audio, guys.
Hello.
Yep, okay, cool. All right, welcome to Booze and Builds, aka still untitled Friday Night Live show, where we build coils based on your suggestions and bullshit and drink alcohol. And at some point, we're going to do a totally hammered live stream where all three of us get fucking bombed and try to build. And maybe you guys can be the judges and see who gets who's the best drunk and who does the best build while drunk. Couple little promos before we get started. New merch drop at SherlockHolmes.com. Help support the channel and get some cool Sherlock merch if you're so inclined. Let me get out of here now. Also, we're going to have our guests introduce themselves, and we'll take a look in chat and see who's with us tonight. We'll start with Big G. Oh, don't forget to get your Fuck Vape Mats t-shirts at SherlockHolmes.com. We'll start with Big G. Introduce yourself, do some promo, tell us a little bit about yourself.
No worries. I'm Big G. I'm the host over on Wired Wednesdays and one of the hosts of Saturday Night Vapor.
Which is a great show.
You can watch those. It's brilliant. I love those shows. That's my favourite one, is the Saturday show, so come watch us on Saturday Night Vapor. That's 6 p.m. Eastern on a Saturday night, obviously. And that's over on my channel. Just click on the links.
Are most of your viewers from the U.S.?
Yeah.
That's why you do the Eastern time?
Yeah.
Which is like fucking 1 million in the morning for you?
I'm a night owl anyway, so it doesn't bother me.
All right.
I'm used to staying up late for Nick and Scott and all the rest of you guys. So.
Where can we get some merch if we want to help support the channel? Do you have a Patreon too?
I have a Patreon as well. That's if you go over to my channel, you'll find all the links there on the Patreon and the Teespring. Do have merchandise. We have mugs, t-shirts for both of the shows, Wired Wednesday and Saturday Night Vapor. So mugs, t-shirts, caps, snapbacks, trucker caps, dad caps, all the usual suspects.
Got any Jeff caps?
Jack Russell asked if I'll take my logo off the t-shirts for a price. Touche, my friend. Touche.
All right.
All right, Nikki, you're up.
All right, N.devine83 on Instagram and YouTube. Yeah, I don't have any merchandise unless you want to buy coils. Not at the moment. I'm working on it.
Custom orders, right, on the coils?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you want to.
Yeah, his coils suck anyway. Don't order my coils. They're terrible.
Yeah. All right.
Nick is one of the best builders in the community, so you'd be lucky to get a set of his coils.
There is, thank you. I appreciate that. There is something I do want to share though, before I forget, because I might forget this. Tomorrow I'm going on a Jesus, I don't even know the name of the channel.
You're excellent at promotion.
Something.
Yeah, it's a channel that is based out of Moscow. The guy doesn't even talk English. Right.
Not Germany.
And I don't talk. Yeah, not German. I kept saying he was German. He's not German. So he's going to have a translator there, and he's a coil builder, has a channel, fairly big channel, bigger than mine anyway. And yeah, that should be fun. So it would be nice to see some American chatting in that chat.
What time is that happening?
That's going to be 3 p.m. our time, Eastern time.
Cool.
So it'll be right. Man, I might not make Wire Talk with Big G tomorrow.
Don't worry about that, man.
Maybe I'll come up like, dude, the UFC fights are amazing tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got
quite a few of them as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll try to pop in on Wire Talk. I know I'm not a sufficient replacement for N.devine83, but I'll do my best.
Just get really drunk and say stupid shit.
Oh, I can do that.
Yeah.
I've been known to do that once or twice.
Yeah. But yeah, other than that, that's it.
All right. I got lime all over my face. All right, guys. So actually, I should check Instagram too, because I asked for suggestions on Instagram, but haven't looked into it.
I actually have to get some stuff done with building. So
Okay.
hopefully somebody says aliens.
All right. So drop us some suggestions. Obviously, you're not tied to whatever we pick, but drop your suggestions. I'm going to check Instagram real quick and see if we have any suggestions.
Get your alien suggestions in right now.
Yeah. All right. No suggestions on the post. Thanks.
Got
Thanks,
aliens.
Instagram.
Yeah, we're getting
We got
alien
aliens.
suggestions
All
here.
right, aliens. Zippers. Okay. Trey wants to learn zippers.
I could do aliens in a zipper.
Poltergeist. Oh.
I don't even know what the fuck a poltergeist is. Like,
Yeah,
come on.
that's something that what's his name did that. What is his ghost vapor? Right?
That guy.
Yeah, he did a build. It's just a micro Clapton stagger fuse Clapton, I think. Basically.
Is he still
no,
making
any
content,
cage
that
build.
dude?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Like, last I saw, because I did watch a few of his tutorials back in the day.
Yeah.
And, you know, he was just a little far out there for me with the masks and all that shit.
Yeah.
But he did
was
have some
definitely
good
different.
information. And, but then I saw he was, like, making, like, random content, like, not vaping-related content. So I stopped keeping up with him.
Yeah, that's been going on a lot. Like, there's some channels that I'm about to unsubscribe to because they're like, you know, some guys are just going on there playing video games now and shit. This one guy dresses up like a superhero and
That's a little weird.
do you want to? Can you say dinosaur?
Oh, he does kids content?
Can you
Oh,
say
please
hits
tell
like
me
a
you know
truck
this,
full of
Sherlock.
dildos?
I don't
Please tell
know.
me you.
I don't know who you're talking about, dude. I'm so out of the loop on the vape community. It's unbelievable.
Oh, this will be a good talk then.
Oh yeah.
You don't know about? Do you know about Super Bloke?
No.
Rip
Oh,
Trippers.
dude.
Rip Trippers has another channel called Super Bloke, and it's an all kids channel. He does a really good job, of course. Like
So he's like
but
Blippy.
he's like.
Do you have
I don't know
kids?
who-
Dude,
he
Blippy's
dresses up like a
fucking
super-
massive.
Dude, he only put up like 7 videos, and he had so many views on them. They were he
Yo,
dresses up like a superhero.
get
all
out of
white.
here. Come on.
Yeah, dude, you gotta
Seriously?
go see it.
What's it
It's
called?
like
Super douche?
Super bloke.
Oh,
Super
bloke.
bloke.
Okay. So
Yeah.
not super
What did
douche.
you say?
Super douche?
Super bloke.
super bitch.
Dude, somebody texted me. I woke up like 5:30 a.m. in the morning, and a former member of the Resistance crew said, "Yo, what's up with Rip?" And I'm like, What are you talking? Who? Rip Trippers? He's like, "Yeah. Go check out Super Bloke." And I thought he misspelled it. I thought I thought he meant to spell super broke. And I thought I was gonna see like Rip Trippers like all dirty on a corner like begging for money or something.
Oh, this is new.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do we want to
does a
watch
really good
this?
job on it.
Am I going to get
Huh?
claimed if I play this?
Probably.
I've played some on mine.
All right.
I don't know.
All right,
I-
guys,
I-
we're going to take a look at this because I'm so curious. All right,
I
here
would
we
play
go.
just a little bit.
We'll learn a ton and have some fun with Super Bloke, yeah, Super Bloke.
Crazy stuff.
I tell you what, though, kids would like this.
Hey kids, it's me, Super Bloke. Hey, do you see the super truck back here? Yeah, I'm about to get it real dirty, real messy. Come on! smells good.
Are you sharing it on the thing?
Whoa!
Yeah.
That was a lot of power.
Oh no, I'm not. Yo, my bad.
Yeah.
This is more fun.
I was looking at it. I was like, we're all watching. And
I'm kind of speechless.
it's crazy. Yeah, you get used to it after a while. But oh,
Let's try some yellow
Oh
mustard.
shit, I haven't even seen this, man. Holy shit.
Sherlock,
Yeah.
definitely don't do the whole screen.
Isn't it? But we can do it with the
Do,
super glow water laser.
I don't know if you could cut it down to like a third of your screen.
That's gonna be it, and it's fair use because we're giving commentary on it.
Okay.
That's gonna be enough of that. Wow. Okay, so I don't. All right, so yeah, I've seen people like him doing kids content before. You know, obviously nobody in the vapor industry that I've ever seen make that hard cut transition. I mean,
He's still doing the vaping thing.
oh, is he? Because I
Is
thought
he?
I thought
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
gonna stop.
Maybe he did, but I know that he came out with videos after that, like kind of talking about it and stuff.
Because his Instagram like isn't vapor stuff anymore. It's like pictures of him and his kids. I think he's trying to make a pretty hard transition into family friendly. But making content
Right.
for kids isn't very conducive for making money on YouTube right now because the FTC cracked down on that shit.
Well, it looks like he's following all the guidelines. Like he turned the comments off. There's, I'm sure, like.
Well,
I
why do you
he
think
can't-
he did that?
Well,
Do you think he did
there's-
that because like, you know,
I don't think you're allowed to with the kid videos. If you're 100% a kids channel, I don't think you're allowed to have comments on there.
friendly neighborhood superhero
No.
Super Bloke washes his truck at the car wash. First, he gets it really messy with chocolate syrup, ketchup, and mustard. He washes his truck with soapy foam bubbles and a water laser. Learn colors and shapes the fun way with superhero kids' favorite. If you like Pounce Patrol, Blippi, yeah, see, exactly. Blippi is very similar to the character that he's playing. I couldn't do it. I could not put this act on.
That's what I said. I mean, good for him. For finding something, like, because that's kind of what kind of vape channel he had too. It's just
He was
over the
very
top, trying to-
animated and larger than
yeah.
life. Yeah.
So it's like he could make any channel good with that kind of attitude and that kind of
Just
energy
sheer
and-
energy. Yeah.
And then the production of his videos has always been good. Even his first videos was pretty damn good for his first videos.
Yeah. I mean, power to him. I couldn't do it, but I totally understand wanting to pivot.
Yeah,
And,
he's got a couple kids now that you
Yeah.
know,
Young kids. Like, they're like my kids' ages.
yeah.
And he's doing well
Yeah.
with this channel, man. Like,
Yeah, it's only like it's under a year old and it's doing pretty good.
dude, it came out in January. It's only like 5 months old. His other ones that I'm seeing here in the suggestion bar, 5 months old. It's got 165,000. 1 6 months old. It's got 300K.
Yeah,
Like, damn.
I'm sure he gets a push from having another channel. Like you can link channels to each other,
Right.
so I'm sure he gets a little bit of a push from that. And then I'm sure he gets. I mean, I'm sure he's monetized almost immediately with that push. And
Well,
then,
his goal is probably not monetization because you can't monetize kids content anymore. But what you can do is brand deals.
yeah.
So that's where he would make his money anyway, not fucking AdSense. He would make, you know, depending on the views, with like their CPMs on kids channels, like Mattel and shit will pay you tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars if you have the views. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's gonna crush it. I mean, good for him.
Yeah. Yeah, that just goes to show you if you could if you could have a vape channel, if you could have a YouTube channel based around vape, you could probably succeed in anywhere in YouTube if you have interests to do so.
Yeah, see,
Like I
I
always
wouldn't
say
be
it.
passionate for doing kids content. Like, I would like to do, like, I would definitely make videos with my kids, but I couldn't do what he's doing. Plus, there's a lot of, like, questions and, like, I would have some
Spandex.
issues with making videos of my kids, like, consistently. Because, like, now that I've experienced a little bit of growth on YouTube, I would hate to make them, like, really big and them not have a choice in that. You know what I mean? Like, I feel bad for the kids like Ryan's Toy Review and those massive kids channels that are like child actors, essentially, with their faces in every Walmart in the country. Like, that's really intense. And that kid didn't have a choice.
Yeah, there is always that. There's that. And then, like, what Big G was saying, I think, is, like, you always got to think about, like, should I be wearing spandex in a fucking kids? Like, you always, those are the thoughts that has to go through your head. Like, is this the good choice?
Yeah.
But he's got an agent and shit. I know that for a fact. Like, he's...
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, his agent, like, only deals with massive channels.
Yeah.
All right, so did we decide? Okay, so Tony said YouTube shuts down the comments on kids' content.
Yeah.
I tell you what, though, if I were him making that pivot, and YouTube didn't shut the comments down, I probably would, because I just wouldn't want the hate from the vape community on those videos, because the vape community can be fucking assholes.
Some of them can. I think he's getting support for it, though. I think most people basically have the same idea, like, just good for him.
Yeah,
like,
do you, man? Yeah.
He's done a lot for the community, even though
he really
done some
has.
bad stuff too. But you know, he came out with that video about advocacy because people were getting at him like, "Why aren't you advocating?" And he started cursing like, "Who the fuck?" Like,
he made some good points, and like I can see his perspective, but I don't necessarily agree with him having such a massive platform and being like, oh, well, if I did advocacy often, it would turn people away. Like, I don't think there's a whole lot of validity in that, but I can understand his rationale and his hesitation and not wanting to lose subscribers. And like just saying, oh, well, there's other people that can lift that weight, I don't need to do it, is one of the reasons why we have people use that justification for voting and any kind of social responsibility. Oh, well, I don't have to make that call to my congressman because somebody else will do it.
It's called something. It's like delegating responsibility.
Exactly.
People will do it like people will do it on the street. Like if I'm standing there, some 6'6" guy standing there, and some 7'1" guy standing there, and some old lady's getting jumped. I'm gonna be like, you know, they should jump in because they're bigger, and the middle guy's gonna be like, and then the biggest guy's gonna be like, well, nobody else is helping. Why should I help?
Right.
And that happens a lot in social things, or if somebody's just acting an asshole at like the supermarket, and you're like, you shouldn't be talking to the customer service like that. And nobody says anything because they're like, that's not my job to do.
Right.
But sometimes you know, nobody else is going to do it because everybody around you saying that's not my job to do. That's not my job. Everybody's saying it.
Yeah.
But sometimes somebody's got to step up and say it's just what happens in social areas.
Exactly. And to me, I feel like that's just the wrong take to have on anything, really. Like, you can't, especially when it comes to vape advocacy, like, we cannot rely on other people to do this shit for us. We will lose the battle if we allow that to happen.
Yeah.
That's why it's so critical for us to get involved. Everybody, you know, those phone calls do make a difference when they start stacking up. And that's why I just don't necessarily agree that, you know, in Rip Tripper's logic there. But I think personally, my opinion is that it's probably a little bit more fear motivated on his fact that he would start losing some of those views. And I think he could have really been a powerful resource and advocate if he had the inclination to do it.
Yeah, and it makes you wonder too. That's one of the first things I wondered when I seen that channel that he did was like, was the vaping thing really a passion of his, or was it more like maybe he had an inside thought of this is going to be big and I could capitalize on this, and if it doesn't work out, I could just make another channel and something. Maybe he was just like, I'm going to make a YouTube channel. What's going to be something I could be the first at and is going to be big? And it makes you wonder, because if he just moves away from that and goes off and makes a kids channel, maybe that doesn't work out. Well, and he makes another channel.
Right. So I could definitely, you know, that could possibly be the case, but judge it like, because I did watch his early content. He did seem really passionate about what he was doing. And so it is possible that like you know, burnout happens. I've been through it. I've gone through months where I just couldn't make videos. Like I just couldn't do it. Same with building. Like I you know, just like stopped building. I was just sick of it. So the passion does dwindle sometimes, and that could be the case. He was once super passionate. Now he's like, you know what, with the state of the industry and, you know, how everything's going, it's just, I'm not passionate about it anymore. My heart's not in it. So I'm going to transition. Who knows? I hope it's not as nefarious as, you know, I was just trying to capitalize on this industry. But I don't think so, because he was like, his early videos were really heart, like they had a lot of heart in them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he's made off of his channel. I'm sure he's made at least. Well, I'm not even going to speculate, but he's made a good amount of money.
Oh, he's a millionaire.
That's what I was going to say.
He's a millionaire. So, I would confidently say that he's a millionaire.
And when
that fucking G-Wagon in his driveway, plus he's got like a bunch of other cars in a slammer house. Like, where do you like he doesn't have a day job?
Apparently a whole lot of ketchup and mustard too.
Yeah, yeah. Expendable ketchup money. Yeah.
Yeah. That's I'm sure his channel got hit though with all the
of course it did. But he wasn't making money on the AdSense. He was making money on the brand deals, you know, getting paid to do product reviews, which I'm not hating on, you know. He is what he is. He's a promotion channel. But even so, like we've talked about, it's not necessarily the AdSense, losing the AdSense that hurts. It's losing them showing your content to a larger audience that really hurts. You know, I could stomach going from $500 a month down to 30, but it's the fact that they stopped showing my content to people that really, really sucked.
Yeah.
Anthony Yakuchi says the Dodge Hellcat alone is 80 grand.
Yeah, they're not cheap.
Holy shit.
So when you own a car like that, you got to think your income is much, much higher than the cost of that car. So I think it's safe to say he's probably a millionaire. Oh yeah, let's see what you got, Nick.
So
slow it down. Walk us through it.
So you know, I have a lot of Twisted Messes N80, but Twisted Messes doesn't carry stainless steel. And one of my favorite wire company with stainless steel and most wires, even Nichrome, there ain't nothing wrong with their Nichrome 80. But I had to get stainless steel. So I went to Coil Society and I got like basic stuff. I needed 38 gauge stainless steel pretty bad.
I love stainless, dude. I'm all about stainless.
Yeah, I typically vape stainless.
Me too. It's so pure and flavorful. Plus the color, you can't beat the color.
Yeah, and it's the cheapest too, so you get like a whole bunch of it for a good price. So I got 0.3 ribbon, stainless steel, 0.3. I got it on a big spool. You could choose either big spools or small spools. I got big spool. I got 2 big spools.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. I got to pause right here. Somebody, ADV said he posted on his Instagram the other day that he forgot the password to his YouTube channel. This is Rip Trippers, and that's why he's been away for so long. If that's true, which I don't know it is, I haven't verified that, but if he did say that, that's bullshit. That's fucking bullshit, because you can easily click, forgot my password, and reset that shit within a minute and a half. So to say, oh, I forgot my password, that's why I can't upload videos is horseshit, in my opinion. So, like, why are you lying about that? Are you okay, Nick? Are you having a stroke? We better call the police. I think Nick's frozen. Oh, there he is.
My daughter wanted to tell me something that was so not important. Yeah, that's bullshit. You can just get another password sent to you on your email. I could see if he's clicking from one email to another, but how you could forget it, but you could get it back. You could get another one.
Yeah. Hamster stopped for a second. Yeah.
That's what I was just laughing at.
Yeah, I get that all the time. Like mid-sentence, I'm like, All right, sorry, Nick. Go ahead. Finish your package walkthrough.
I got 36 gauge stainless steel. And
Show us your package.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, come on, show us your package, Nick.
I got .3 ribbon. Oh, I see what they. Okay, so this is what's awesome about Coil Society. They like always put extra wire on spools. So, for instance,
I want to get a sponsorship from a wire company so bad.
oh wow,
Come on, wire
Whoa.
companies, sponsor me.
wait, something's amiss here. What did I order? I got like so much free ribbon here.
Oh, I did. I got .3 ribbon too, I think.
I got 38 gauge, 29 gauge,
Did.
29, 38, two of them, 128, got that. I got, oh, I'm an idiot.
Don't speak so
36.
badly about yourself, Nicholas. Nicholas.
What the hell did I do here? Oh, I messed this order up bad. I bought like a whole bunch of .3 ribbon, which is fine. I use it a whole bunch, but that is not what I meant to order.
What did you mean to order .4?
No, I do .3. I must have deleted something and not put it back. And then I put .3 back instead. Oh, well, I think it was just high gauge. I think I was just trying to get some 44 gauge stainless steel. Whatever, I got a bunch of .3 now.
I want some
Jesus.
44 stainless.
Yeah.
I gotta make a Coil Society order.
Yeah, they're not
44 stainless.
good prices. Yeah. Well, I got what I needed anyway. So now, I gotta make some aliens.
All right, is that what we're building? Alien variations?
I think that was the general consensus, yeah.
All right, we can do that. What are you just making basic aliens?
Yeah. I'm not sponsored by Coil Society. Twisted Messes. But Twisted Messes doesn't hold stainless steel. And I like stainless steel. Lots of people like N80. N80 is nice to use.
That's probably the
For,
most common wire, right?
Yeah, the thing is if somebody orders coils and they're just like, I need a set of aliens. If they don't mention stainless steel, I won't give them stainless steel because stainless steel has its things with it. It's lower ohms. People could burn the hell out of it and mess up the flavor. And no, the e-liquid didn't come, and I checked the whatchamacallit yesterday. I checked the tracking yesterday, and it basically said it was still in Macaru or Marcon or whatever the hell you call it. What's your city called?
Oh, Macron.
Yeah, I guess so. It was still in Georgia. Let me check. Yeah, I'll check it.
Macon.
Macon. Yeah. No, I'm waiting for a couple I got Twisted Messes. I got 2 Twisted Messes packages because I ordered something and then he put up that he had the rye RDA. So then 2 days later, I ordered again from Twisted Messes. So I'm waiting for 2 packages from there.
Let me know how you like that rye RDA.
Yeah.
Because I'm eyeing
Wish I
that
could
one.
get one.
Yeah. It looks
Yeah,
nice.
it's just pricey, man. That's a consideration. Like, what is it?
100.
$90? $100?
Not. It's 75 on Twisted Messes. It's 75 on a couple sites.
That's still
high.
really fucking pricey, man.
Yeah.
Like, that's out of most people's reach, especially now.
Yeah.
Making like bacon. Making bacon. I'm ready for that juice, though. I can tell you that. I'm a little low. I might have to place an order. The vape shops near me are like doing deliveries and door side pickup. I might have to do that.
What's UAD? Australian dollars?
Yeah.
So what's a dollar to an Australian dollar? Does anybody know?
Those is probably worth more.
Well, that's expensive then. He says pretty cheap, $30 for 1,000 feet of nichrome 80 36 gauge.
Yep, that's basically what their prices are like over there. That's why Crazy Wire was so popular.
Yeah, see, I want to get an RDA for vaping too because I haven't tried that yet.
That's what I ordered.
Heard only good things about that thing.
Seeing pictures of it, I really think I would like that deck and the airflow on that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty picky with the price with RDAs too. The Rye RDA is a little different.
Yeah.
Because I made it. It's a little different, and because Blue Eye Goon doesn't come out with shit very often, but usually when he comes out with stuff, I like it. And then it's a Rye RDA. I know Vape Rye.
Some of the proceeds are going to the family as well, so.
I think that's only if you buy it from one person. I'm not positive. I think that's only if you pay the $100 price tag.
Is it?
I'm not positive. I think that's what I heard.
Oh, I have a different opinion on that then, if that's the case. To be honest.
I think many. I don't like talking about it, but I think many people would.
I think we should, because that whole thing, every time I've heard it was talked about, it was marketed as this is a project that's going to help Rye's family. And so if people are selling it for $75 and then keeping the profit on a $75 RDA, when it was marketed and constantly spoken about as something that was helping his family and has his fucking name on it, if they're keeping the profit for that, I would be really pissed.
I can't see that happening right enough. I would imagine.
Right, that's why it was so surprising.
Yeah, with his name being on it, I can't see anyone wanting to make a cash grab.
If anybody knows anything about that, let me know, because I would be really upset about that. I don't know Vape Rye, but everything I hear about him was good things. And I know it's tragic that he passed away. And it's a really cool thing those guys are doing, making that RDA for him.
Yeah.
And if I would just be really upset with retailers if they're selling it and keeping all that profit.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is. I know that I heard that if you buy it from 99 Wraps, proceeds go to Vape Rye's family. I haven't heard about anybody else.
Right.
That's what I heard, and I'm pretty sure the price tag's a little more expensive if you buy it off of him. Because the price was $90, and then it was $110
when it first came out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still using the Noisy Cricket, and I'm loving it. I haven't put it down all week.
So Max.
Yeah, Kim, I agree.
Mixing wires. Yep, go for it. Mix your wires all you like. It's a good way of getting the resistance down to what you like. Is mixing the different wire alloys.
That's what I do. Yeah, we were just talking about this. I got I usually use Kanthal frames for any of my staple stuff because the Kanthal will help raise the resistance for me. And sometimes I use Kanthal frames. I use Kanthal ribbon and then sometimes Kanthal frames.
Bones the Skater says he got his from a retailer in the UK. And the website there says the proceeds are going to his family.
Okay, then I might be wrong then, because Unleashed said $75 right now on 99 Wraps. So maybe proceeds are going there for every RDA.
I think it's just like a portion. You know, so much of the price is already
as long as something's going to
the
it.
family.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I understand, like, you know, if you're not working with a massive manufacturer in China and just taking a couple dollars per unit, it's really expensive to manufacture a little piece of metal like that. And so, you know, there's not a ton of profit. That's why they have to charge these guys that do it without massive manufacturers' names. They have to pay per unit a lot more than what Tofu or Times Vape or these guys can. And so that's why they're much more expensive. And in those cases, you know, I don't mind paying $50-$60 for an RDA if I know I'm going to enjoy it. So that's what I think the case is with the Rye RDA. I don't think they went through a manufacturer, right? Because I don't think there's a manufacturer name on it. I think it's just Blue Eyed Goon and 99 Raps, right?
9, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a Chinese RDA either. I don't know if it is.
Well, regardless, like if you're doing it if you and I wanted to make an RDA, we would have to, if we're not going to do it with, you know, with, I don't fucking, I don't, Times
Hell Vape.
Vape, right? Hell Vape. If we're not going to do it with them, we would have to source a factory, and they're going to charge us a fuck ton to make each unit. So we would have to charge 60, 70 bucks per RDA to make any kind of money on it, especially after shipping, you know, thousands of them over here. We'd have to spend tens of thousands to have them manufactured and shipped in the first place. So our cost per unit would be like 20, 30 bucks a unit. So I get it. You know what I mean?
Hell Vape has a American account now.
A factory here?
I don't know if it's a factory, but it's an American account. They emailed me and they said, go follow this account. And it says, we out of California.
So they have a social media account?
Yeah. They have a new social media. What's it called? Hell Vape Group, I think it's called.
So they probably just hired a marketing company.
See, they did, but they also had like a distribution, whatever person. The last time they sent me a package, it actually came from New York.
So they're warehousing here.
Yeah, but I wonder why would I, why wouldn't they just stay with the, if I'm going to, like when the package comes, I wonder if it's coming from California or New York. Because if it was a distribution, it would just come from New York because I'm on the East Coast. But if it comes from California, then maybe they are making stuff over here.
I doubt it. That would decrease their profits and their margins.
Would it though? What if there was no profits anymore?
No.
What if there was?
No, dude, because anything. So sourcing the metal is more expensive in America. All the steel comes from China anymore. Any electronic parts, the machinery, all that shit's cheaper in China. That's why iPhones, Sam's, all that shit, it's way cheaper. It's impossible to make it here and make a profit. Labor is the massive factor. It's way, way more expensive to manufacture here.
If you wanted to order something from China right now, though, you couldn't, right?
No, you absolutely could. Trade is still happening.
Right,
yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Trade, it's travel, I think, is easing up too for just personal travel. But trade has never been stopped. Trade has always been, even with when we did the shutdown with UK travel, that was only on citizens and foreign nationals traveling. There was still a ton of exceptions for personal travel, but trade has never been embargoed or anything. I've gotten DHL packages in the last month.
Yeah.
And they're still running cargo ships and shit.
Well, what the fuck's the sense then?
Well, that's exactly it. There's nothing they could do to keep the virus out unless they shut down everything. So that the China ban, the UK, the European ban, they were pretty ineffective, especially because there were still tens of thousands of people coming here from those countries. Not to mention all the merchandise and cargo and all that shit.
Have either of you watched the Joe Rogan Elon Musk?
I watched pieces of it today. I was doing Legos with my kids, and I was trying to watch pieces of it.
Yeah, it was really fucking good. Elon Musk is first of all, he's pretty funny. He seems like a robot, but that the shit that he was saying about it, it's good to have people at that caliber saying stuff like, it should be, I don't know, it should be people's choice whether they stay in or go out.
I think he's one of the smartest men on the planet.
Oh, he probably is. I mean, smartest robot for sure.
Yeah.
He's the nearest thing we're ever going to get to Tony Stark in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Joe Rogan asked him because he was building a house, he's like, is it going to be like Tony Stark's mansion? And he's like, pretty close.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, he said he's actually trying to sell all of his stuff. Like, he's trying to sell everything and just start renting a house.
He just had a kid, right?
Yeah, the day before the Joe Rogan podcast, yeah.
Wow.
He left the hospital, went home, took a shower, went to Joe Rogan's, and then went back to the hospital.
Wow.
All right. We need to... We need to get to work.
Yeah, come on.
All right, Nick, I need your alien math. So if I'm going to do an alien frame staple with 0.3 ribbon, I'm going to do 10 cores of 0.3 with 28 frames. What D-core am I doing?
So 9 is 3 28s, and then 2 more 28s, 5 28s plus a little bit, 28, 24,
Okay.
25 or 24.
I don't have 25, so it's going to have to be 24.
Yeah, 24 will do it.
I have all these D-core cores that I keep saving, but I don't label them, so I have no fucking clue what they are.
We
But I
got
have a...
3 people in there saying 24 as well.
All right,
Same.
cool.
I've got a whole load of wire just sitting here. All decors. I don't have a clue what they are.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have to start labeling this shit.
Same
I do
here.
that. This is what I do. I put them in a bag and label them because I have a whole box of decors that I have no idea what they
Yeah.
are. Okay, I need a piece of. I guess I'll just do a couple decors, right? I got some decors. I just need some stainless steel ones real quick.
Look at that spool. That unspooled on me. That's a fucking mess, huh?
Oh, shit.
Whole thing of 24 gauge.
If it's only 24, that's...
It's not too bad. Like, it
that's
didn't
all right.
ruin it, but it's still, like,
Yeah.
crunchy and gross.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. There it is.
Okie dokie. Where's the 27? I don't know where I put my decors. My decor wire. My cores for my decors. There they are. What do I got?
All right, what should I do?
Lance-
38, maybe?
Lance N90 is actually really, really good. It's a lot like stainless steel, but
That's what I'm
get
going to be doing. Stainless steel and a 90 aliens.
you get some nice colours out of it as well. You get some nice pastel colours. Yeah, that's right, Jack. I'm the designated drinker tonight.
We have 3 designated drinkers tonight.
I'm not going to lie. I can't wait to watch the fights tomorrow. It's been too long.
Yeah.
It's like...
I actually try and find somewhere that I can stream it.
It's almost as exciting as, I guess, like if somebody were to like be a big football fan and then the season starts up again.
Yeah.
Because there's fights every single week, and it's been 6 weeks since there hasn't been a fight. I mean,
Where-
no sport at all. You can't watch any sports, so this will be the first sport on in
Yeah.
6.
The only sports are like marble racing.
Dude, that's got to pay us some germs, huh?
Yeah. Still no word in the NBA starting back up? No.
Uh-uh.
Fuck.
That's probably going to be a while until the whole country comes back up.
Which is funny because the whole one team, they tested, and every single one of them was asymptomatic.
Yeah, and the
And
one
no-
guy had it, and he was fucking around about it, touching the mics and shit at the press conference. He was joking about it, and then the next day found out he was positive. And he was touching all the reporters' microphones and tape recorders and shit. Fucking
Elon
dick.
Musk said the one China factory that they deal with, 7,000 people, were all asymptomatic.
Jesus Christ. All right, decor time.
Decor time. Reminds me of Jersey Shore. T-shirt time. Did either of you guys ever watch that? Jersey Shore? No? Oh, man. It's good the first time. Oh, my God. We used to love that shit. Such a train wreck.
Is that the one where it's basically just a bunch of fucking people that are famous for being famous stuck in a house together and getting drunk and going partying? And
They were just kids from Jersey, just like Italian kids from Jersey. And when you go to Jersey, you basically just get drunk and bring home strange girls and strange boys and just fucking, and then you fuck them, wake up the next morning and fuck each other. And
see, we have Geordie Shore over here.
Yeah,
it's a bunch of folk from Newcastle they say the exact same thing.
It's like Real World and Road Rules. Like it's just a bunch of younger people getting drunk.
Yeah. Fucking each other and fucking each other over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. It's basically Geordie Shore except the American version. That's all it is.
Yeah.
It's Solmax is not a fan. Fucks Jersey Shore. Hate those fucks.
Yeah, they got a lot of people that aren't fans of them because they really make like the Italian race look bad, especially since most of them ain't even Italian, but they act like they're Italian. So most Italian, like true Italians, don't like them because they just make them look bad.
Yeah, if you're like an actual Italian and like strong on your culture.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Italians where I grew up, and when that show was on, people did not appreciate the way they portrayed Italians.
Yeah. But Sopranos was all right.
You know, I never watched one episode of that.
What?
Yeah. I don't think it's as good as people think it is.
What?
I don't know.
You're crazy.
Yeah.
This was amazing.
I'm one of these guys, like, if I hear a hell of a lot of hype about a show, I won't watch it.
What?
Yeah, but that's the thing that happens. I do the same thing, but then, like, I've learned that, like, most of the time, if you hear that much about it, it's probably good. Like, Tiger King, once I passed it, I was like, I ain't watching that shit. Yeah. And then so many people were like, dude, you would love it. And I was like, all right, I'll give it a try. The first episode, I was like, oh, this dude's a mess.
It's like a dumpster fire you can't stop watching.
Yeah. And then they were like, no, wait until you get to the third episode. I'm like, all right, I guess I gotta watch the third episode. And I'm like, I'm hooked.
You know, I watched like 2 or 3 episodes of that and could not finish it. Like, I wasn't into that like other people were as well.
Yeah.
It's like, it made me physically uncomfortable to watch.
I want him to get out of jail now because I think that, like, I think he probably deserves to be in jail, probably what they said he did, even though he got kind of railroaded by all of his buddies. I just want him to get out of jail so they do another season.
Well, they're making a movie about it.
Yeah,
Nicolas Cage.
Which is perfect because Raising Arizona was amazing, and it's a lot like that character.
He does play a hick well. Should just be called Hick Cage.
Yeah, he's I like Nick Cage quite a bit. He's got some range on him.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he's got some movies I could do without, but for the most part.
When you do as many movies as he's done, you're gonna have some floppers.
Well, the reason he had to do so many is for tax reasons.
Why?
Tax reasons. I think he had some questionable antics with the tax company.
Oh.
So
yeah, the IRS doesn't fuck around.
Lot of budget movies.
That's a shame because he's an Oscar winner, isn't he?
Oh yeah.
I can't get this fucking ribbon out.
And the thing is, I mean, some of the like Solmax is saying he's one of the one of the greatest of all time, but he's strictly B movies now. But even some of the B movies he's done have been really, really good.
Right.
There was one he done. Oh, what was the one he done a while ago? And he's a hitman. I suppose that's any one of his movies. But there's like there's a scene where he's fucking this girl in the motel room, and as he's screwing her, a bunch of these thugs start breaking into the room, and he doesn't even break rhythm, and he's just blasting all of the guys as he's screwing the girl at the same time. You know, he doesn't even break rhythm.
That's awesome.
It is one of the funniest scenes I've ever seen.
I don't think I've seen that. I'm gonna have to check it out. What's that one called?
Might have been Drive Angry. Drive Angry, yeah. Thanks, Frank. I thought it was. Drive Angry, that's the one. But it's funny as hell.
Alright, so I'm doing 28 frames, 0.3 ribbon. Got my 38 D core on a 24 gauge core. Gonna start pulling off my frames now and then show you guys what I'm doing when I get there. Oh, this ribbon's nice quality, thank God. Man, if you get a shitty spool of 0.3, God help you.
God, can you take a break from taking care of this COVID thing and help me out with my 0.3 real quick? I know you're helping the guys in football get touchdowns and stuff, but
Yeah.
I could really use a hand with this 0.3 ribbon right
Get
now.
off your ass and help me. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 8. I'll do one more.
So, Max, that's actually happening. He has the go-ahead. Tom Cruise is actually going to the International Space Station to film a movie.
I'd like to know.
Because he's a Scientologist?
I know.
Why is he
But
going
it
to
is
the
happening.
space station?
Because he's Tom Cruise, and it's the one frontier that he hasn't broken yet.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, he's actually going to the space station to film a movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
God, you'd
Save
think
a
with what they
fortune in
can do
special
from
effects.
Earth, they would avoid the expense of sending him to space. Can you imagine how expensive that would be? It's expensive to send a
quality.
regular dude, let alone fucking Tom Cruise.
Quality's probably going to be shit, too.
Seriously, though,
like
movies like Inception and other, or not Inception, Interstellar, and all these other crazy space movies they do, you would think it would just be cheaper to CGI the fucking thing.
Yeah, but he likes doing his own stunts and stuff, so he likes to
Go to the
Put him
fucking moon? Where is he
It's
going?
going-
The space station?
I'll tell you
Mars?
this though, it's going to have to be literally a one-man movie
Yeah,
because the budget for that is going to be phenomenal. Just in insurance to get him up, you know, to launch the fucking rocket, get
dude,
him up
what
there.
if we lose Tom Cruise to
all
a
the
fucking
equipment.
rocket explosion? That would be
Is
sad.
anybody going to be bothered?
just make sure you get it on film, and I'm okay with it.
Yeah, yeah, just film it.
I'd sacrifice Tom Cruise.
Right. As long as we get that footage.
Yeah.
Oh no, I punctured the window. Fucking sucks them out. We get to see Tom Cruise go through a little hole like an alien.
Oh yeah, I'd watch that.
Tell Siri I love her.
Oh god, his head would explode.
Well, it's already swelling, isn't it? So,
Well, went on that 5'2" frame.
Is he that short?
oh
He's
yeah,
like 5'5", yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
he's
wow.
pretty damn short. Yeah, it's like you would never notice it in the older movies, but then when somebody like says something, you're like, oh yeah, I see it now. When you see him at award shows, like on the red carpet, like next to Nicole Kidman or something, you could definitely tell.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Kalen Stott says he'll be reincarnated eventually, though.
Yeah, they'll fucking clone him or something.
Yeah, if they
Wouldn't be
have.
surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised if him going to the space station had something to do with his religion. Because, like, Scientologists believe that, like, their creator came from Mars or, like, outer space or something, right? Like,
Yep.
I don't
Is he
know a
on,
lot about Scientology, but I would love to learn about it. I'm super into learning about other religions and
It's
stuff.
an interesting theory. It's basically the ancient astronaut theory that this planet was seeded. We were brought here to seed the planet.
So, like,
Yeah.
Ancient Aliens, like the show on Discovery Channel?
It was all based on a sci-fi writer's book. Like,
Right.
It was all,
and he was a fucking
Oh,
lunatic. I know that.
yeah. It was just based on a fiction book about about that subject, and just a lot of people took to the idea because there's like there's certain civilizations that actually believe that like we were from Mars and we destroyed all the resources and we came to Earth and now we're destroying these resources, and there's like civilizations that don't even have they don't have electronics and stuff, and that's what they believe. They just study the stars, and that's what they believe. That we're actually the Martians that we're always talking about. Like when you.
Well, and we just forgot
Zero.
all that technology that got us here.
Yeah, because it's a subject they were talking about on Joe. Who was on there? Tim Pool was on there, and he was talking about all that. They were talking about all that stuff. Is like, if, like, let's say us three were to go to Mars with Elon Musk, with whatever 4 women, and we start populating, and we started telling the kids about Earth. They would never grasp what Earth is. They would just know our stories. And then we would die. And then they would have kids. And they would tell their kids about it.
Yeah, but we have if you can travel through space and time, well, not time, but space, you can record a fucking video and document what you're doing.
Could you? I mean,
yeah.
But what if this was time? What if this was years and years and years ago?
Yeah, but if you have the technology to get from Mars to planet Earth safely, and yeah, I'm sorry, you have the capability to record a fucking video or take a photograph.
The basis of what they were talking about is like how we interpret the Bible today. How thousands of years ago it's been passed down and passed down and passed down. And that's kind of like the same scenario you would kind of have is just the, what's it called, whisper down the lane or whatever. It would get so distorted.
Telephone?
What if we had so distorted with what Earth was if we never intended to go back? What if we just never intended? We're just going to Mars. This is what we're doing. Earth's resources are gone. Everybody that survives goes to Mars, and all we have is stories. We take what we're fucking packing. Nobody would after 4 or 5 generations, nobody would even know about it. They probably would stop talking about it.
I don't know. I don't buy it.
Good, because I'm not selling it.
Shit. Get in there, little fucker.
Yeah, we got the probes out in space, past our solar system, sending back data, and the people on them planets are looking at them like, we seen a UFO today, and everybody's like, yeah, okay, you seen a UFO today? Mm-hmm. Sure you did. Shape of a tic tac. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we believe you, Phil.
Fucking Phil.
Fucking Phil, always making up stories. It's probably more likely we would be the aliens going to another planet and fucking studying shit. And intruding on other people's areas.
That sounded a bit wrong there.
Let me probe you. Come here, you little monkey that I've never seen before.
Let me intrude upon your area.
Look at this animal. Look at this animal. Let's put him in a cage or put him in a fish tank, even though he's fucking smarter than we are. That's what we do.
Yeah, we're a virus.
Oh, yeah.
God, I fucked that up quick.
Oh, Jack, we would definitely be the Space Marine Corps. Fucking Donald Trump's already sorting that one out.
The Space Force?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's try this again. Alright, let's see here. Alright, here's what I got going on. I got my 10 pieces of 0.3. That aren't laying together very nice for me, but we'll figure it out. I'm using a lot of stabilization because I keep having them collapse on me. I'm doing no stretch. And I need to do a little bit more tension.
So 500 feet of wire usually does like 25 sets. Right? Yeah. 500 feet of 36 gauge is like 25 sets of these clapping around.
Oh, damn it.
I know, Meg. Another paperclip whisperer around the house.
Oopsie daisy. Oopsie daisy.
I don't know what I'm doing with my tension to keep fucking this up. Is that even in focus?
Kenny, I did have a question.
Yeah.
What kind of camera is like your face camera?
Sony A7 III.
So it's a camera. It's
Yeah.
a camera. It's not a webcam.
No. Yeah, it's a camera.
Camera. That's what I call it. I go to Best Buy. I'm like, yo, I need to pick up a camera. Okay, come right over here to the camera aisle.
Damn it.
What, Matt?
Did you get to play with that new lens yet?
I'm using it right now.
Oh, yeah?
I haven't taken any photos with it, but, dude, I don't think this is the right math, man. This is not going down for me.
10 ply 0.3.
Oh, I might have done 12 by accident.
Yeah.
Let me count them. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. I'm gonna have to get my magnifying glasses out. I can't fucking see. 1, 2.
Look at the loop and count half of them.
My loop's all fucked up. Like, you can't really distinguish with my loop.
Yeah.
No, I think I did 10. I think I'm just doing a shit job at wrapping it, honestly.
It definitely does look like it's too small of a...
Yeah, and even when it's laying down nice, it's not laying down nice. See, like, you can see in the reflection the waviness of it.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's me just fucking up the tension, but
You might be able to do an Enigma with that thing.
that's what I might end up doing if I just kind of let it. I can't catch it. Damn it. No, the Enigma's not laying right either.
Are you no stretching?
Yeah, of course.
So it might have to catch up, you know what I mean? Like, because you probably have it stretched too much right now. So, you know, less tension on your fingers coming up if you do it.
Dude, that looks cool.
A 24 gauge will pretty much, 24 gauge decor will pretty much Enigma anything if it's stretched properly.
Yeah, see, there's too much. Damn it, I get like an inch and then it fucks up. Not even an inch.
Now it wants to give you a Fralian, right?
Yeah. Now I'm pulling way too tight and I fucked the cores up. Alright, I'm gonna jump over here. Alright, we'll get this. If I have to do it again, I'll do it again.
It should definitely be the correct math because...
Yeah, I think I'm just fucking it up.
Yeah, because I don't do 10 ply too many times, but I'll do 8 ply, 28 gauge, 0.3 ribbon, of course, 28 gauge, and I'll decor 25 for that. That's like one of the Fralians I build a lot of. And how many fucking paperclip emojis are there? There's 2 of them?
I didn't even know they existed.
Right?
Trust Miguel to find them, though.
I don't think I can no stretch this. I honestly think that's part of the problem. All right, I'm gonna pull this back.
So we got stainless steel. Where's my stain? Oh, that's what I was looking for. I never frickin' found it. Where's my stainless steel 27?
Tell you what, I hate pre-stretching shit. I'm getting all fucking tangled already. Okay, where do I loop this? Up here? Okay. Alright, let's see what we get. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it.
That was a rage fuse there.
Yeah, yeah. I just fucking went with it. Alright, I gotta look at this wire. See, look, this is why I fucking hate the stretch method.
The...
Can you guys
What
fucking
the hell
see
is that?
It's a piece of sandpaper. But, like, look at all the fuck... Like, it got caught on me, and that's why I ended up rage fusing, because this just got caught in the carpet and then did this.
Yep.
Alright, so I gotta evaluate my work here, because I did something wrong. I started off strong and did not finish very well here. Well, if nothing else, guys, you guys can see when you watch my streams that no matter how long you've been building, you fuck up. And I do it frequently. I'm starting to get a really bad trend going here on these live streams. I don't think I've completed a build yet.
Have you been building much not live?
No.
Yeah.
I appreciate you trying to make it better for me, but I don't think that's a valid excuse.
Cody says he fucks up too.
All right, so here, Nick, take a look at this if you can, and tell me what you think I'm doing wrong.
Let me get over to... Okay, I'm over at the stream.
You see how it's just not laying down nice? Like, that's not very clean.
It looks like the D-core is not big enough.
That's what I was thinking.
Are you sure it's not 12 ply?
Oh, you know what? It might be. Let me check.
I think that might be the issue, because it definitely looks like that alien is really trying hard to reach that other side.
Yeah, and when I tried to give it more tension to make the wraps longer, I would start crushing the cores because it was just too much tension.
Yeah, it looks like, you know, that S isn't very predominant, you know? It doesn't have a big S
Right,
shape,
right.
which means it's probably, yeah. And if it is 10 core, then maybe a bigger D core. 30, you did 38 too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a hard time with 38 on Fralians. Not like super hard, but I like 36 better.
Same here.
Yeah, me too. It's easier, but like the 38's just so much prettier.
And 38's better to do with no stretch too.
Yeah, it's softer, so it's generally a little easier, but I might go to 36 and try this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fuck. 1, 2, 6. Oh yeah, I did do 12. Okay.
Yeah.
That's an issue too, huh?
Yeah. Do you have, I mean, you could do it with, I don't know. I don't have, fucker. I don't fucking have 23. I might have 23, but you could do 22 and just do a very light stretch on it. It would have a crazy S shape. It would look really good.
Well, I'm going to do 26 this time. I think I'm going to do Nichrome 90. I've never had 36 Nichrome 90 before. What is the Nichrome 90 color like when you're doing like an alien with it? Does it color like stainless steel or no?
It's like a pastel.
Yes.
It's like a lighter blue.
See, I like the really
pastel
deep
colours.
color.
Looks more kind of oily, if that makes sense.
It does. I know exactly what you're
pastel.
talking about. Yeah, Nathan, my frames were 28. Yeah, I want to get some 37. I've never used 37 before. I feel like it's a perfect middle ground for a build like this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have to check out Coil Society and...
Coil Society, do they have 37? I don't know if they do. They might. I don't know. They might. I think they do, actually.
Cody Boyd says 37's comfortable. I bet it is, because 38 feels so nice, no stretching. It's just so soft and easy to do. Especially if you're just doing like 3-core aliens or a small frame staple alien. When you get into the bigger cores with 0.3 though, it's a little more difficult. All right, so I'm going to do 36. With the 10 core, I should be fine with the 24, correct?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, with the 10 core, 24 definitely, yeah.
There you go. Wired Optum has 37.
Wire Optimum has 37 as well.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's lightning vapes?
Ooh, fucking
Yeah.
lightning vapes, yeah.
No, they have 39 and 31 as well. 39 would be really good for interlocks.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're. Alright, let me mute this. I can't go close up right now.
All right, let's try this again. Oh.
Go for it, Meg. I'm in awe every time you do that with the spill tamer. I need to get me some of them.
I don't know what you guys think, but 36 just seems so much bigger than 38.
Oh, it definitely is. There is quite a big difference. No, I was saying, I'm in awe every time you do that, the no hand decore.
You just get it set up correctly. I mean, if your drill locks, you can do it. Like if it locks on, it's not a problem.
Yeah.
It's back from the
I
production
remember when
days.
I remember in one of the tutorials you done a couple of years back. And I tried it because I have the spill tamers, and I tried it and it just went to shit.
Well, there's a couple little things you need, especially with the crazy wire spools. Couple little tricks that I haven't revealed that really help it glide.
You can tell me after the stream.
Yeah, I will. I will. I give away a lot, but not everything.
I actually have the spill tamers somewhere, but that was the only reason I got them as well, was after seeing that tutorial.
They are really handy for not having your spools fly apart too, but a rubber band works equally as well if you don't want to spend for the spool tamers. I actually bought a huge bag of those wholesale. I should put them up on my website and just get rid of them because they're sitting and I'm not doing anything with them.
Oh shit, I opened a can of worms there. Now everyone's asking, reveal it.
No, fuck you guys. Become a patron and I'll tell. Yeah, all right. So I'm just kidding about that. I probably will reveal it. But all right. So I saw a post on Facebook the other day that really kind of, I don't know. It was a shitty post in my opinion. and I don't think I'm gonna say any names. But the post was, I'm gonna paraphrase because I don't remember exactly. But the post was, stop asking me questions about how I do what I do and what wire I use to build. If you want to know, spend the money and buy my coils. Was the gist of the post. And my thought was like, yo, fuck you, bro. You douchebag. You know what I mean? Like, and I think it was like $6 for a set of coils. Like, A, you're fucking ripping yourself off, you douche. Second, fuck you. You know what I mean? If somebody wants to learn coils, there's a million tutorials online. They're just, obviously you're someone with a bunch of followers, enough that people are asking you questions. What are you pointing at? I can't see.
I was just when you said a load of tutorials.
Right, exactly. Like, all three of us have a fuck ton of content. Like, you could learn easily from a bunch of people, and like you created a following, and those people are trying to ask you questions because you're, you know, a resource, and you're going to tell them to fuck off to buy your product, and you're not going to tell them anything. Like, what a dick. I wish I could find the post. I should have screen captured it so I could share it, because I think that's some fucking dickhead shit to do.
Yeah. Just to make a sale.
Yeah, and he was like, the post tone was very like, fuck you, don't ask me questions, buy my shit.
Nah.
It was very
Nobody gets
disappointing
into-
to see.
You get into coil building first and foremost to save a buck. You know, build your own coils, you're saving a buck because you're not going to spend shit tons of money on coil heads and stuff, and
Right.
you know, and then it becomes a hobby, so you don't get into it to buy more.
Right. And some people, $6 is the difference between, you know, lunch that day or gas in their car that day.
Yep. Especially nowadays.
Right. And so that's, like you said, a lot of people get in to save money, and the artistic part of it. Some people see the photos on Instagram and they're like, man, I really want to do that. That's awesome. Or whatever the reason is. And, you know, the vape community is supposed to be a community. And it just really irks me when people act like that.
Yeah. And like Miguel says there, how are you going to learn by buying more pre-made coils?
Right. Like,
not gonna
obviously,
learn
if you're
shit.
selling them, the specs and shit are listed on the website. So if somebody's asking you what you use, it's probably more of like, what do you use personally? What kind of wire do you like? What do you recommend? You know,
Yeah,
if
what
somebody's
method
asking you
works
those
best.
questions, they're not fucking buying your shit anyway. They're trying to learn to build their own.
Yeah.
Kind of irritating.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. I want to give you my money now. He's the type of guy. I'm trying to think of what it would be.
Should
He's
I try to
probably-
find that and put him on blast or no?
I don't know who it is. I don't really care. I'd rather just talk about it and not know. He's like, you know, come on, baby, why ain't you in the mood? You want to fuck?
Right.
Yeah.
He's that guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, no, of course not. Look at you. You're a fucking asshole. Yeah. It's like that.
That is a dick move, though, right? I'm not the only one who thinks that.
Oh, it is a dick move.
Okay.
It is. It's better because even if you think that way, it's just better not to say anything. It's just better to just keep that shit to yourself. Like, there's times where, I mean, it don't matter. It don't matter it doesn't matter if people know what the wire is. I mean, it's not really that important. Even the fucking biggest coil dealer in the fucking world is, I mean, how good are they fucking doing, really?
There's that many coil builders nowadays anyway. They're just going to go and ask someone else.
Yeah.
And they'll get the answer that they're looking for.
Yeah, and if they're asking, they're not
And
going
then
to
that
buy
guy
your
will never
shit.
sell his coils. Yeah.
Right.
I mean, $6 a set It can't be somebody too big anyway. So
No.
Yeah, that's true. That's fucking peanuts. The only way that would be viable if they were like fucking Claptons.
yeah. All right. I got my 2 set. I should make a set of Fralians, actually. I should do that. I wish I had some fucking Fralian decors already. Ooh, what is this?
Well said, Unleashed. Well said. It's better to leave it a mystery versus leaving no doubt that you're an asshole. That's wise words, sir.
All right, if I can actually successfully build a coil one of these times, I'm going to I'll give it away to one of the Patreons. I have your guys' packages right here to my right, and so once I get all your shipping covered, and I also have all those disposables. Like I have a big fucking bag, disposable pods, but they're all menthol, so. I don't vape menthol, so I'm going to throw those in your... I'm probably, instead of just picking, like, one winner to get them, I'm probably going to just, like, divvy them up, because there's so many of them, and anybody who likes menthol will get a couple. What was I saying? Oh, okay, so I will, if I can successfully complete this, I'll throw this in one of the bags as well.
I was watching your favourite MTL devices video the other day, and I noticed the Caliburn was quite high up.
Yes.
Did you see the FDA's banned it?
Really?
Yeah. They've banned the Caliburn.
Well, that's fucking stupid. How the hell can they do that?
I don't even know. I've just like a bounce. I've got a tendency to bounce between channels, and
Yeah.
just and I can't remember who it was I was watching, but they were basically saying the FDA is taking the Caliburn off.
That's got to
no
be
longer
super recent, because I just got it a few weeks ago.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's one of these ones that they're putting a ban on.
Because it's so popular.
Probably. It's a success. Let's ban it.
You fill it up with your own juice?
Yeah.
That's weird.
I know, right? It's definitely one of the more popular pods on the market, and for good reason. It's a really super fucking solid pod system.
There you go. Eric H says they basically sent UL a letter to ask them to stop distributing them.
Fuck the FDA, man.
Yeah, I know what the UL letter back should say.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck off.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourselves.
Yeah, seriously. Like, who the fuck do they think they are?
I'll distribute something to you.
Yeah.
That's what the FDA stands for. Fuck these assholes.
Yeah.
Fuck these
Seriously, though.
assholes.
Man, the UK definitely did it right with their stance on vaping. You guys don't have the master settlement agreement, though. That's why.
No. Yeah, exactly. Plus, it's in our best interest to keep the population healthy.
Yeah, no
because
shit.
the government funds our health service.
Right. How about that for a novel idea, right? Keep your citizens fucking healthy.
Yeah. We don't pay, but I mean, we still have a privatized health service as well, but, when you guys are paying for the smallest treatment, and you're paying through the nose for it, of course they're going to try and put a stop to anything that's healthy.
Yeah, they don't care if we're sick because it makes them more money.
Mm-hmm.
And the more cigarettes they sell, the more money the states get. So they're like all about us smoking.
Yep. I mean, my mother has 2 Caliburns. It's the only e-cigarette that she's ever used that she's actually successfully given up smoking for. She was dual using for a good couple of years. For as long as I've been vaping, she's been vaping on and off. And the Caliburn's the first one that actually got her off. of the ciggies.
Yeah, it's a great device, man. I recommend it highly for people who are trying to quit because A, it's, fuck Juul. B, it's refillable with your own juice, so it's more cost effective.
Yep.
The pods aren't very expensive if you have to replace the pods. Like, it's a super solid performer.
Yep.
It just it checks a ton of my boxes.
I've tried them as well. I've never been a fan of the pods, but they do. For folk that are just looking for something quick and easy, they are really good. The flavor's fantastic off them.
Yeah, I mean, for a pod device, like, you can't,
Yep.
you really can, and it's not
And the
crazy. It
shape
doesn't,
as well, it's
yeah,
very like a cigarette, so
it's,
it's the
yep,
psychology as well.
yep. It's
you
easy
know.
to carry. It's super simple to
Yep.
charge. Everybody has a USB. It's just, it's really great for people trying to quit smoking, and that's one of the reasons I love it so much.
And it's also one of the reasons why they're trying to ban it.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it is so fucking successful.
Well, where is UL an American company?
No.
All right.
It'll be another Shenzhen.
Fuck you.
Oh, mine's dead. Damn it. Oh, I just dropped it on the ground too. Man, if I had a dime for every time I dropped a vape device, I would be fucking loaded. I wouldn't have to make YouTube videos anymore. All right.
Stealth vape. I haven't heard the phrase stealth vape in a while.
Dude, that's why I love pods, especially with the kids. I'm not trying to blow big ass clouds around the kids and out in public, and so I'll hit something and just chief it. Hold it in until there's nothing to blow out.
Yeah, I've been doing that lately with the whole wearing the masks in public thing because I figure people will probably look at me if I blow a big cloud and be like, "You're getting COVID on my shirt." or some
Right,
shit.
right.
Toxic clouds.
Toxic clouds. I would imagine that's what non-smokers and non-vapors see, though, when you're blowing out a big cloud.
Yeah.
Plus, like, that just came out of somebody's body, so that's kind of gross to begin with, to breathe that in.
Yeah.
It's like the visualization of, like, hot breath or a cough or something.
Yeah, I get that, but most of the time, well, all the time, I never like blow vape in the air or anything. I don't like. Usually, even when I have something like an RDA, I'll try not to take a big inhale. Rather take little inhales and little exhales and stand alone. And then if somebody comes near me, oh well, that's your fucking fault. You're watching me do this over here, and you're standing near me. And I guess you don't care either.
Yeah, I can believe that, actually.
What, that Miguel just bought himself a Jackaroo?
No. Ian Morgan said Vaping with Vic believes that Juul had a hand in getting it banned. The Caliburn.
Oh, of course they did. They're working closely with the FDA.
Mm-hmm. It's they want to see it off the market, basically.
How dare they take some of their profits?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Y'all never played the game Monopoly? What the hell?
Yeah.
Jackaroo's supposed to be a great wee device, though.
All right, please don't get caught in my carpet this time.
Actually, been using the intake Juul again.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, my mate in Scotland sent me he was sending me juice. That's what he said he was sending me, and he actually sent me a couple of devices, and the EH Pro
Yeah.
cold steel. It's actually a great wee device.
I love
There's
that
like
mod. The tank it
the cold
comes with
steel.
is essentially, yeah, the cold steel's pretty good. The tank that
It's
did yours come
fantastic.
with the tank?
No, I just sent the
Yeah, the
mod.
tank's like a shitty Falcon.
Right.
So it's
Falcon's
not.
actually really good.
The
My missus
Falcon's
uses the
amazing.
Falcon. Yeah,
Yeah, the Falcon's as good as you're gonna get for a
yeah.
sub-ohm tank.
I'll take a drag of my missus Falcon every now and then, and it's great flavour of it.
Yeah, it really is. It's super solid for a sub-ohm tank. It's literally as good as you're gonna get without having a rebuildable.
Oh yeah. But for a single battery, that's a great mod.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I think it's ugly as fuck though.
Well, in my hands, you don't get to see it.
Are you tall? How tall are you?
6'3".
Oh yeah, you're a big guy. All right, let's try this again.
Yeah.
Thank God I don't care about failing in public, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, Solmax propylene glycol is used to disinfect the air in hospitals. I think
Is
it
it
still
really?
is, actually. Yeah.
Wait, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Wee, how's it going, sir?
All right, here's what I'm gonna do.
Oh, yeah. It absolutely is an SX ripoff. I can see that.
There's a what?
That mod. It's
Yeah.
basically a Yee SX ripoff.
Yeah. That's just how the vape industry goes, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't want that to happen, then don't get in the vape industry. Or fucking start patenting your fucking shit or putting a whatever on it.
You can't patent it. It would have to be super fucking innovative and totally transformative.
Yeah.
To patent it, and that just isn't the case with any device. Why can't I build
Irish,
a fucking
man.
Frailian, man?
I'm Scottish, I'm not Irish. I live in Ireland, though.
God damn it.
Exactly, Nick. Exactly. Justin, how's it going?
All right. I'm about to Frailian it up with you.
Yeah, I almost wish you wouldn't, because you're going to successfully complete that build, and I'm going to be over here struggling.
Or maybe you just jinxed me.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Well, I guess I'll go get another beer, because I said after... I said this to myself, I didn't say it out loud. I said, let me get done at least 2 sets of coils.
No worries, killer.
God damn it.
I meant to ask you a question, Nick. You know when you're doing corrugated builds, right?
Mm-hmm.
You put whatever wire it is you're using through the corrugator. How do you keep it flat? You know, if you're wanting to keep the bends like this, right? You've got your frames on either side here. How do you get it to stay flat? Because I tried a corrugated earlier on. I've never, ever managed a corrugated build. Every time
Paper
I put
clips.
my wire through the corrugator, it always ends up twisting.
Oh, I'll show you. Do you want me to show you?
Please.
What corrugator do you have?
Exact same as Nick's.
So I'll tell you what I think what you're saying. It's actually just fairly simple. What I do.
It's as if when it's going through the corrugator, the wire's twisting, so it's like the humps will be basically going like this, kind of corkscrewing.
Okay,
what I
so I take the corrugator and I have it always up like that, so the ribbon's going through flat. So because if it goes through this way, it's probably gonna want to fall over. But yeah, that's actually
Here,
Yeah, I
I'll
know.
show you. Give me a second. I'm going to
Yes.
grab a beer and I'm going to grab my corrugator and I'll show you exactly how I
Every
do
time-
it to keep it straight.
Yeah, because every time that's my only reason for failing.
And if it
corrugated
twists,
builds
there's
every
no
time.
way to fix it. Like you're really screwed and you just wasted the wire. All right, give me 1 second.
See, I tried stretching it as well, Roy. I tried stretching it, and it still had the twist in the wire. Pain in the ass.
with ribbon.
No, I was just using round.
Oh,
wire.
round wire.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know it would be easier with ribbon because just it's going to naturally want to
Yeah.
stand up when it's going through.
Yeah. Okay. So with round wire, I don't do much round wire corrugating, and if I do, it's usually 38, and I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah. That's maybe why I was failing actually, because I was trying to. It was 0.3 because I was just trying to use it for like for it in between the frames.
Yeah. 0.3 is 28.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
Thick.
maybe stretching it afterwards would help. Don't stretch it before it goes through. Stretch it after it goes through.
Ah, yeah, that would help.
That's what I have to do with anything I corrugate because it'll get a little hump in it.
Mm-hmm.
So I always stretch it after the corrugating to straighten it out. But I'm kind of interested to see what Kenny does.
It's one of those builds that I've been dying to nail it, and every time I went to do it, I've always failed when it comes to the corrugating part.
All right, so let me grab a piece of ribbon. Okay. I really like corrugated builds.
Oh, they're gorgeous. And the thing is, like, I've only just, like, Nick knows when it comes to, like, staggered builds, I'll gladly run out as many staggerings as is possible. Staple staggered fuse claptons and staggered fuse claptons, I fucking hate them.
Yeah, they're rough.
Absolutely hate them. So anything with corrugated, obviously you need to have the stagger method down, and I've only just managed to nail my stagger method recently.
All right, can you see? Let me scoot over here.
Jump over to the feed.
Yep, jump over to the feed.
Yep.
And I'm going to show you exactly what I do. All right, can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Might take a second. All right, so all right, hold on. Let's see if I can get this out of the way a little bit. I know the cable's in the way. Sorry about that.
No, I can see it.
Okay, so what I do. So mine is like tighter on the bottom, looser on the top.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see the marks on my corrugator where I consistently run the ribbon through.
Yeah, the black mark.
Yeah, so what I do is I'm going to load it in exactly on the black mark. And I'm going to get it started. And then I'm going to put my fingers on the edge of this and hold it fucking tight.
Yeah.
And that way it stays parallel. And I just,
Gotcha.
I kind of put a ton of tension on my fingers and run this through and try to keep everything as still and even and flat as possible. And then, let's see if I can get it all the way through.
Right,
'cause
so
I used a
you're
tiny
keeping it
piece.
horizontal then, yeah.
Yeah, and then so mine even bent a little bit. Let's see if I can. And then what I do to kind of fix that if it does twist, because I use the smaller one, is then I just pull it out a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then that generally straightens it up nice for me.
Yeah, it's gonna take a
See
little
that?
bit of the hump out, not much, but it'll straighten it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it keeps
That's
it from
where-
like twisting like this.
That's where I'm going wrong. You're holding the wire, whereas I was just letting the wire go itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you
So I
might
need to
get
keep-
some, so like you might get some bows, like not twist bows, but like up and down bows, but those will come out easy with a little bit of tension. So as long as it's,
Cool.
not twisted, you should be okay. So try working with that and see if that helps.
Yeah, I'll give that a go. Definitely. As I said, it's one of the builds that I've been dying to actually nail, but I've never managed to get the. It's always when I go to corrugate the wire, that's when it goes to shit.
Yeah, corrugated, it's not easy to work with. Like, it's not. There's nothing easy about it.
Yeah. So, Max, the staggering best way to space, for me, it depends what you're spacing. If you're doing it on round wire, I've started using parallel fusing and just taking one of the fuses off.
That's probably, from what I hear, the best way to do it.
Yeah. See, I used to use the loop method constantly, and it still works. But I've recently, just the past week, I've started using the parallel fuse method and just taking one of the fuses off, and it just gives more of a consistent space. For ribbon, it's going to have to be parallel fuse.
Shit.
And Miguel is one of the most consistent spacers out there. Fogging out with the Batman. How's it going, sir?
What's going on, Batman? Thanks for being here, my friend. Hey, Batman, you should come on the stream. I don't know if you
Absolutely.
coil build it or not, but that's okay.
Yeah, he does building.
All are welcome. All are welcome. Okay, time to try this fucker again. Oh, see, yep, all twisted and all fucked up, just sitting there. God, I hate the stretch method. Can I even get this untwisted? Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Drake, try doing staggering. Staggering's probably one of the easiest staggered builds for me. Yeah, Batman says he'll come on if you want.
I'm really not in love with staggertons. I like staple staggered fuse Claptons where like you just do frames or like a corrugated, but I don't like when the ribbon in the middle is staggered and then you have bare frames and lay in. To me, that's not an aesthetically pleasing build. I'd rather see frames staggered and bare ribbon in the middle, or like
That's what I like to
running
see
a
right through it.
yeah, running a frame or like a core down the middle. That's
Yeah.
stagger clapped in and having so like three things to fuse together. That would be cool, but I'm just not a big fan of the regular stagger thing.
Batman says he'll come on.
Oh, good.
You would have to send him the link.
Are you ready to come on now, Batman?
Yeah, he says he'll come on for a bit.
All right. See, my fucking goddamn decor is all fucked up. Shit.
Is that polish, Nick?
No, it's too freaking shiny is what it is. He's too bright. Never mind. I have the camera hooked up to a tripod, so I can't like. I wanted it further back tonight.
Oh, this is such a pain in the fucking tit. Look at this. Ugh.
Are we gonna beat Grace with Batman's presence? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, we're trying as soon as I finish fighting this decor. Yeah, no, it's like fucking tied together.
Maybe I should look at the chat.
Yeah, no, this is fucking done. God damn it, what a waste of wire, man.
Jesus, you like a little head?
Jesus. There's more fucking.
Oh, I got it. Oh, I got it. Sort of.
Batman says no celebrity shit, Nick.
Oh my god.
This ain't his Hollywood, remember?
Let me get the chat up.
Oh my god, I fixed it. Okay.
There you go.
So other than the kinks I put in it, we should be okay. Damn it, it did it again. Wow. Okay, let's try this again. Motherfuck. Fuck you, Coil. I can feel it twisted in my hand.
I don't think I've ever been on a stream with Batman, actually.
Oh, I haven't.
If it was, it was like it might have been a big Zoom room. Where the fuck is my game?
Alright, I guess I'll send him the link. Alright, how do I... Okay, let's see here. What do I gotta do? Manage participant? Is this gonna show my fucking Zoom thing? That's alright.
It should just be...
I don't have your email, Batman. Can you...
Send it to me. I've got them on Messenger. Send it to me.
Don't you have the Zoom link?
Yeah, you could forward your email.
Yeah, I could probably do it from here.
All right, and then when he pops in, I'll just accept him. Or can you guys accept him, or no? I have to be the one to do it?
Yep, I can.
Okay.
Can. Yep.
All right. Because I'm going to try to make this Coil my bitch real quick. Now I'm getting caught. There we
Okay,
go.
yeah. If it doesn't go, I have to say.
No! Fuck you! Fuck you!
So, Kenny,
What?
the decor coming from the top and then bringing it back down, I'm not a fan of.
I'm not a fan of any of this.
Yeah. Fuck building, it's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I can't even fix it.
I swear, why did I even fucking start building again? God damn it.
Right?
I'm done. I'm done. Fuck building. Fuck YouTube. I'm done with all this shit. Fuck all
So
you.
you guys want to talk about the Caliburn again?
Yeah. Fuck spending all this goddamn money on wire. That was like 400 feet of fucking .3 that I just blew through. I'm being super dramatic right now. I just almost threw my paper clips away instead of the wire.
Ooh.
Well, I got like an inch.
Throw them away. They ain't a fucking dime a dozen.
Yeah, that's true. I do have a huge box of them downstairs. Yeah, what a fucking waste.
Just because I don't know how many people might do that. I used to try that, have the decor up in the air. I have like another clip back here that's holding it. But anytime there's, because you're coming from below, which most people that do aliens are coming from below the wire. So anytime you're putting extra pressure on there, you're probably stretching it even more.
Yeah, I have nothing behind me to hang it from. I just have carpet, so I was just trying to keep it from getting caught.
Yeah, carpet's a pain in the ass. You have like an area rug, right?
Yeah, underneath me, so I could move the area rug, but like, you know, I normally do no stretch, and if I really need to build a coil like that, I'll pull out a PVC pipe and stuff it down the PVC pipe.
Yeah. There he is.
What's up, man?
Fucking beat.
Batman.
Good long day. I missed my live show that I got with the Spanish vape reviewers. That we're doing a live feed in Spanish. I missed it today because I tore my Jeep down, man, and I had stereo and sound and everything that I had bought, and just had it stashed and put away. So I just went into customizing today, and you can see it in my face that I took an ass whooping.
You're remodeling your house too, right?
Yeah, this Corona got me going crazy, man. Remember, I'm a rig hand, so I gotta always be doing something.
Yeah.
And like I've done that, dude. I did with the past 2 months that I've been home. I did the living room, the kitchen, the dining room, the bathroom. I did my private bathroom that I have down here. Did the Jeep. What else? I did some things outside. Fixed, built fence, the private fence.
You're just going crazy, huh?
Yeah, I mean, you know, my bank account isn't too happy.
Yeah, I hear that.
That home improvement stuff, man. I mean, it costs.
Oh yeah, it does.
What do you do for a living usually?
I work offshore in the Gulf, oil rigs.
Oh,
damn, dude, that's a dangerous job.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of people are like, damn, Batman, you're big, you're over, but it's the job that I do that you have to stay fit.
Yeah,
dude, that is not an easy job.
Yeah,
it's like one of the hardest jobs.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
My grandfather used to do the exact same job.
I mean, you know, it's a make you or break you type of job. You know,
how long you been doing it?
For 13 years.
Damn.
Jeez.
Good for you, man. That's impressive.
It's a make you or break you type of job. It's not for everybody.
Yeah.
You know,
good money though, right?
Yeah.
You get paid for the work you do. That's for sure.
Yeah. And you know, that check is well earned. Like,
yeah. How's your channel going?
I mean, it's doing what it's doing. I mean, now as you know, like, I mean, Sherlock, you know me, you've seen me around from the Facebook days. I've been around since 2013, but I wish sometimes that back in 13 and 14, I would have took YouTube serious.
Right.
Because my channel right now, there's no telling how big my channel would have gotten.
I know. I know.
But I took YouTube serious probably the past 2 years, two and a half years is when I was really like, okay, you know, I hit 5,000.
Right.
Maybe I need to take this serious. And in a hop and a skip, I'm almost up to 16. And I'm like, damn, if I would have just done this when we started the channel in 13 or 14, there's no telling.
I know, right?
But I mean, you know, it's all good. Like I said, I pretty much stuck with my guns as it's a hobby. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I started it as a hobby. I started it as something fun. I said I wasn't going to charge for reviews, you know, and I've stuck to that. I mean, you can either hate me or love me, but I did what I said I was going to do. And
that kind of shit shows in the content when you're not selling your opinion. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I very much respect you for that because there's too many that will do that.
It's like now there's this thing in which I'm honest with the guys that hop in my Zoom room. I mean, I had my Patreon. I felt bad about Patreon. I took my Patreon down. You know, I'm not knocking nobody that does it. You know,
did you?
Shit.
Why?
Because with me working on the rig, I was on the rig sometimes 3 weeks at a time. I'd come home for a week, so I could really do Zoom maybe 2 days, 3 days out of a month.
Oh, you just felt like you weren't providing the value to the patrons.
That's what it was. You know, that's what it was. I felt like, and they were, dude, like they were upset. They're still upset. I get messages like all the time. Batman, start your Patreon again. We want to donate. So what I did was I just put my PayPal link, and Like even some of the companies that I have reviewed for, they'll hit me up and they'll say, look, well, you know, we're gonna give you this much. Give me, you know, how can we pay you for the review? I said, look, I don't want nothing that has to do with pay. My PayPal link is in the description of my videos. Just like
Donate.
you found my email.
Donate.
If you want to donate to the channel so I can buy maybe lighting equipment, camera gear, microphone, I'm going to look at it as that. But through an email, the word payment, that is, you're giving me a payment. I'm not going to take it. And actually, believe it or not, there's been some companies that, you know, they'll hit me up my PayPal. That's on them. You know, I'm not charging for reviews. They're donating to the channel, as to say, you know, that is different than me literally sending an email. It's this much.
Dude, they're pretty. That's how I know people are straight up selling their opinion, is because I get emails from these companies and they're like, you know, this is what we require. We require you to say this, and here are your talking points. And I'm like, yo, that's not how I operate. Like, yeah, you can pay me for my time, and you can pay me to get a review done sooner, but you're not buying my fucking opinion. You know what I mean?
That's understandable. 100%.
But it's so obvious that people do it because the emails are insane. And the contracts I get sent, I'm like, fuck off, dude. No way.
No, and then when some of the companies, they accidentally send out those bulk emails.
Oh, I get those all the time.
And I've seen some to where there's some reviewers that have responded and
reply all.
The company replies that same thing back. So what some of the reviewers, you know, have putting down as the quota, guess what? That company just put your business all out there.
Yep. I give them shit every time they do a fucking bulk email like that. I'm like, yo, first of all, like, you're lucky I'm cool with my email address being out there. I have it in my video description, but some people aren't cool with that, and you're just blasting their email out to everybody.
Yep. They I'm telling you, I've seen bulk emails. I hate when they do it. I hate when they send a bulk email to me and I see that it's a bulk email. I'll completely take my name separate. I'll email them back. Look, this is a one-on-one. Don't do that. I don't need to see nobody's business. I mind my own business. I stay in my own lane.
Same here.
That email you need to stop, because you just put every reviewer that's on your list, you just put their business out there.
Yeah. I get those like once a week, those bulk emails. It's insane.
Yeah. Dude, and sometimes what it is that I think these Chinese companies, like, they swap out their marketing managers
all the time.
So what they're doing is that marketing manager wants to send out an email and send it to so many different people, but he's not realizing that once, let's say, 5 of those reviewers, they reply back to that bulk email, he's replying to that bulk email back, where you can literally open up and see everybody's
all the replies. Yep.
And I don't like how non-personal it is. Like, email me, let's have a relationship. You know what I mean? Like, don't just send me some canned email.
Yeah, a bit more personal,
Yeah, and like, it's like fake personal. It's
They're
like,
generic.
hope you and your family are doing well. Like, it's really fake and generic,
Yeah, it's insane. Well, I see all you guys building. I did a show, and you know what? I'm gonna let you guys know. And Nick, I've talked to Nick a couple times. A lot of people brought it up. They were like, "Damn, Batman, but you didn't have Nick on. You didn't have Sherlock on. You know." Because when I did the show, it was I really had no clue how I was gonna go about it. I did a show with the Mech Mod guys. I did a show with Coil Builders.
You had great guys on the Coil Builder show. You really.
And it's like I said, like, when it came, well, if you look at actually who I picked, they're like some of the most fluid names you see on Instagram, Facebook. Yeah. That's why I went with those. Yeah. But a lot of people love that show so much that actually Nick and Sherlock, you guys' name come up a bunch of times in it, you know. And it's because, well, you've been around forever. I mean, I remember watching your channel, the reviews from the beginning as well. And we're going to have to do it again. So I'll probably hit you guys up and we'll do one of those and let people, you know, just let people inside. And
yeah, let me know.
Yeah, I would do it in a second. Absolutely.
Yeah, we'll definitely get it done again. We got to see time limit now. I'm going back to work after being home 2.5, almost 3 months.
Thank
Ready to
God,
go.
huh?
Go.
And that's, yeah, I see it in the chat a lot. And what you were talking about is like when you have, I'm kind of the same way. Like, I don't take it, I take it as a hobby too. Of course, things start getting momentum, and you're like, well, but like, I just seeing how things go, I would never like quit. Like, I make good money at my job. I don't think I could ever make that money in YouTube. I just don't think it would happen.
You would have to be
And-
massive.
You know
Yeah.
what? You know what? Like, and this is one of the things that I thought about. Where
Security too. I'm sorry, but security. You got to think of security. Yeah.
back then in 13 or 14, and I don't care how much you are of a saver and a penny pincher.
Mm-hmm.
If back then I would have took it serious and I would have quit the rig job, I know I could always go back to that. But if I would have, then right now, let's say if I would have quit in 14, 15, let's say 15, give it up to 15, 5 years. And I would have took from 15 to 2020. That's 5 years me sitting at the house recording videos, doing nothing but vape. Right now, everything's a toss-up. Let's be honest. Hell, we know I don't beat around the bush. I don't sugarcoat shit. I don't work in a candy store. So right now, everything is a toss-up. If let's say vaping tomorrow, somebody snaps their fingers, boom, vaping is gone.
Yeah.
Then my ass sitting here for 5 years, depending and living off of vape videos and everything, vaping for the past 5 years, for me to have to get back on an oil rig after sitting on my butt for 5 years. Whoo, can you imagine how hard that was going to be for me?
Yeah. You made the right choice, I think. It's just too unstable.
Yeah, too much uncertainty.
And there's no money in it unless you're going to sell your soul. So.
And,
well,
I mean, it's a hustle. You know what? And it's like I said, I'm not knocking nobody. If you can make money, these companies, they're willing to pay. They're willing to pay because they do understand that, the camera gear, the quality of your videos, that costs money. Yep. This costs time for you to use a device, use a product, sit down, professionally review it. This takes money and it takes time. If you can make your money, make your money. Make your money. God bless you. Make your money.
Don't be disingenuous about it, though. That's where it gets me.
I was the one that just decided, nah, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to stick to my guns. And that's how it went, It's all good. At the end of the day, it's all good.
I think you made the right choice. Especially with everything getting demonetized. Can you imagine trying to get in this game now?
That's why I said, like, now it's hard. Like the little group, the clique of Spanish reviewers, they wanted to do something in Spanish. A couple of them been around a long time. I said, look, this is hard. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna let you know is, if you want to do it you can make some kind of money. You can make some kind of money. And I'll explain to you how to do that. I'll show you the ropes. With me, there's no bad heart feelings whatsoever. I'll show them the ropes, how to make money, how to deal with the companies without bullshitting and just keeping everything straight down the line. I told them, I'll take you guys. We'll try to do it. Be respectful, but do not think that you're going to be able to quit your 9 to 5 for this.
Not anymore. No.
It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, it's sad because YouTube used to be not a pie for everybody to try to grab a piece of. It was for everybody to make their own pie. There was enough room for everybody. But then after YouTube's demonetization bullshit, oh man, I got my logos right over your faces. Sorry, let me clean this up. After the demonetization shit, not even about the money, but they just took all the audience away. They stopped showing people's content to other people.
Dude, a lot of people tell me about my videos. They're like, Batman, man, we thought you stopped doing videos, but here we look and you're still posting. I deleted 400 and some videos from my channel.
Jesus, did you? Why?
Yeah, because from day one, I was the type that, when I first started my YouTube channel, I had a couple sponsors. We know Premium Vape Supply, and
that's a good way to make money, though. That's a good way to do it. Have sponsors for the channel.
Yep. Quit That Grit. They sponsored my channels. I had a couple sponsors. So from the beginning, I've always done the flashy with the websites and everything flashing across the screen. Well, now because you can't have the website flashing across the video on screen, I went back and looked and I was like, well, from here to the beginning, every one of those have a website across the screen.
Oh, so you had to.
So it was pretty much, I had to. And a lot of people said, Batman, go in and edit out that piece that has the website. I'm like, sometimes I would put the website up at the bottom of the screen 2-3 minutes. Now I got to delete 2-3 minutes.
And it
You're
won't
probably
make
gonna miss
sense.
something
Yeah.
important. So I said, you know what? I ain't going nowhere. Hell, I mean, I do this for free. Can't nobody complain. They ain't nobody pay me for a video. So I just took it down and we do what we do. Now this is where the kickoff went, and a lot of people like what I said. You know, there's stuff that has to go back on the channel, but I'm not gonna review everything. So I did the bounce back re-review playlist on my channel.
Oh, that's cool. That's a good idea.
So what I did with that is, as the bounce back meaning that YouTube, they're trying to kick us down again, they're giving strikes and everything. I said, so what I'm going to do is now I can go back, because believe it or not, everything that I've reviewed, I've always kept one, and I have a shelves full over here. So if it's something that I really, really liked and it's worth my time to go back and re-review it, you'll see it on my channel. Not everything is going to get re-reviewed. Like, you know, you can pick up I can pick up some of them Chinese kits.
Yeah.
Now, if there was a Chinese kit, which there's some that are awesome and you could still get them, I'll post it up. I have a bunch of OG stuff. Okay, you ready for this one? I know you know what this is. And I have, you know what? I'll show you the box. This will tell you.
You have the box for it?
How preservative I am. I'll show you the box of it first. Are you ready?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Of course, yep.
What?
And I got some e-liquid, but look, check this out. This is, look, check this out. It's the authentic seal.
Yeah, that's the authentic one.
Yeah.
Magnet top.
Magnet top. Look, still got the foam.
Jesus.
Look, there we go.
Dude, you're a nut.
There's certificate of authenticity.
Oh my
was a
God. Are
Hey,
they
look.
even around anymore?
No. And look how pristine the card is. I mean,
No
you
way.
can look at the card. I mean, you can see how I'm grabbing it. I don't want to get nothing on it.
Yeah, because
No,
that's gonna
everything.
help you claiming on that warranty.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Look, I mean, you can see how pristine
That
everything
thing's still
is.
got a MySpace account on there.
Yeah.
Facebook, MySpace.
I know, I just noticed that as well.
Everything is still in there from the stainless steel 510.
Oh my
That's
God.
immaculate.
I still even have.
Dude, how do you store all your boxes?
Look,
I do, Kenny.
The
When
original
I
tools
move,
and
I
everything.
have all my boxes still. They're not like.
Dude, I throw them
it's
away
not my
immediately.
instructions, though. My instructions, though, they'll have like juice stains on them.
you can see it right here.
Snap.
Yep.
I love
And-
that, dude. I love magnet boxes like that.
There we go.
Damn, look at that fucker. Is that set up? Are you using that? Look at that big ass fucking drip tip.
I got
Yeah,
mine.
dude.
You know what?
Classics.
And you know what's the crazy thing about this RDA, being that it's a classic? Every cloud chaser that competed and chased cloud comps, everybody that chased cloud comps, and you just, you know, that's what you went for the competitions. You bought a dark horse. Now what I did was I bought a clone.
Dude, I miss
It's
cloud
a-
comps.
And I took the black ring out. The black ring, I actually bored out all 3 of the airflow holes. See, you can see this is the original one that comes with the RDA, so that has to be left alone. The clone is the one I bored the whole hole out, and that's what I used. But
Yeah.
look, I'll even show you. Now this right here, being that it's so old, hold on, let me get it right. It's pretty badass. But this right here, because I had a buddy that was like, I got an authentic dark horse. And when he pulled it out, he was like, well, damn, hold on. After looking at yours, I don't know. Look. It is the authentic. Look, you have the brass pin in the bottom.
Yeah.
And you have all the logo and everything, serial number, everything laser etched in the bottom. That's what it was, just plain simple laser etching.
Yep.
That's unreal.
Yeah,
But-
mine's a Coil.
Like stuff like this, you know, I'll bring out and I'll just throw it up there. I have a bunch of old shit, dude. Like, hold on, I think I left it upstairs. The Hurricane V2.
I have a Hurricane V2.
I never reviewed it. I didn't
I didn't
remember.
either.
I didn't even remember I bought it. I was cleaning off the shelf, and I was like, "Damn, this thing is brand new." And that for like the past 4 months has been my all day, every day mouth to lung. I restrict it all the way down, and that's what I use, is mouth to lung all day, every day.
Dude, that's what everything was at first.
Yep. But yeah, man, it's.
Sub-ohm was like the fucking innovation of the century back when it first came out. It was like, holy shit, this is amazing.
And then it's funny, you guys talking about wires. When I was building the coils, okay, are you ready for this?
I don't know.
This is
Let's
how
see
we
it.
did it. Now, I don't know. Nick probably seen the Fogging Out with the Batman 316L stainless steel coils. Everybody ran it about. Like, I got people that'll stab somebody for a pair of them now. I still got wire.
Damn.
Got a lot of wire. Yeah.
Dude, that was
Yeah,
before
right
they were
here.
spooling them for easy wrapping.
Yeah.
Right here, there's about 30,000 feet. You can see this.
What does that weigh? Like
Holy
5
shit.
pounds?
36 gauge. Yeah. I don't have a scale here. If not, I'd weigh it. But yeah, it's 36. You can see it right there.
God
We'll put
damn.
4
Dude, I
kilograms.
want a spool like that. Fuck, I'd stick a rod
Yeah,
in
man.
that and fucking
Yeah.
go to town.
316, yeah, this is
Okay.
pure 316L stainless steel. This is pure. Like this, where this come from, this is pure. And then I actually have 26 gauge 316L. Dude,
Yeah.
wow. So I told everybody, well, that's the last bit of 316L that I have. I actually went in the drawer and I found about 500 logos. The sticker logos.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when I get a chance, what I'm probably gonna do is just spool some up and do giveaways.
Yeah.
Just do giveaways. But I heard you guys with the aliens. The easiest way that I did aliens was pinch and pull. I could not stretch and coil up.
Dude, I'm with you, man.
I can't. I lose my shit. I have to pinch it, just hold it, and let it do itself.
That's, yeah, dude. I just tried stretching it prior, and I fucking can't do stretch anymore. Ever since I did no stretch, that's it. I'm done. Pinch and pull all the way.
And what do you use to keep your cores together for a triple core alien?
Well, I don't use stabilizers for a triple core alien, but if I do, I'll just use a little paper clip, like little mini.
Lego.
Yeah, just a little tiny, like 1-inch paper
No.
clip.
You know what is the best thing to use, dude? Like that thing, I would make 12-foot section of aliens. Like my whole dining room table, I would section the whole section of my dining room table.
I would have to stabilize that for sure.
You know those little guides that came with the data loose for 26.
Oh, yeah. I used to
Them
use
little
those,
things?
yeah. I lost mine.
You can order those separately. Order those. Try those out. I promise you. I swear to you.
Wait,
you'll
what are
thank me.
they? I don't know what those are. What are they?
Remember the Daedalus Pro?
Yeah,
You used to get little barrels that fitted in the
I
truck.
got one.
There you go.
like the
It was
Patino's
like
alien
little
maker.
brass. Yep, that's them. Yep, the little
Yeah, but
brass.
these are made of stainless steel.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right
they
here.
come with the Daedalus.
Yeah.
The hands-free,
Oh,
like-
get out of here! And that fits
This little
26
fucking thing-
perfectly.
Perfect.
You put 326s on it. You know what you do? You start your alien. Well, you have this on. Start your alien. Pull this all the way up against. It'll hold it, and as you pinch and pull, the alien pushes this along the wire.
Get out of here!
Done.
Kenny,
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
you do 8, 10, 12-foot sections of aliens with a fucking smile.
Kenny, they Lightning Vapes, I believe, bought Daedalus, so
Did they?
I'm pretty sure Wire Optimum has them, and you could buy them separately. You don't have to buy the whole Daedalus. You buy them separately.
Yeah, watch.
You
I'm
could-
about to
you
buy
buy
them
it.
right now.
You could buy it. They come 26, 24, 26, and 28 gauge triple
Yep.
core.
Yeah.
That's right, yeah.
So you could do a 4-core 28 with
Yep.
the 26. You could do a 5-core with the 24s, whatever fits in them. You could do.
Wire gauge.
Dude,
Why
those
can't I
things-
not find their fucking
Holy
website?
shit.
Wire Optimum.
Wire Optum, yep, you're absolutely right, Nick. Yep, Wire Optum sells them.
It's not under Lightning Vapes anymore. It's Wire Optimum.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I'm looking. I can't find it though.
Here, I'm going to put the link up in chat here.
You buy those things, I promise you, you'll thank me. You'll be like, I'll be damned.
Dude, I'm buying them right now if I can find
Like
them.
I got the patinos. I have
There you go,
patinos
Kenny.
here. I have patinos.
Do you not like those? You
Oh, I
like the
hated
metal
those
ones better?
things.
But
I
the
hated
one
those.
for the
Well, those had to
Daedalus-
get broken in like crazy.
Yeah, they kept sticking on me, man.
The little metal one for the Daedalus, dude, you don't know how many thousands of pairs of coils I did with that one I just showed you.
Jesus, man.
Yo, you could
I
do
lost mine.
3-core aliens or 3-core fused Claptons like a pro with those things.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, aliens, the fuse Claptons, whatever. Triple core, you could quad core, like with the 28 gauge, you quad core and use the 26 gauge one. Dude, 30,000 RPM. Like if you use a Dremel, like I would use a Dremel fully wide open to make fuse Claptons with that little metal thing because it pushes itself along.
Oh, they're out of stock.
Batman bought them all up.
How do I make that? How do I fabricate
Listen.
that? Do I need a drill press?
Check
yeah,
eBay.
right?
Check
Oh,
eBay.
good call.
eBay as well. Somebody
Check
else said Garden of Eden Vapes has them.
Garden of Eden Vapes is a thing.
yeah.
Apparently.
I promise you, you'll love them things. Well, hell, you seen it. I stopped building coils, and I still have them on my desk right here. Where I know where they're at.
Yeah, they were handy.
I built 12 years worth for myself.
Wow, Garden of Eden Vapes is all fucking ads. That's insane.
Yeah,
they're
the website makes money.
That's what they are. They're them little the guides that came with the Daedalus.
Yeah.
Fast Tech might have them or clones of
Oh, they have them. Yo,
What
if
are
you
they,
guys
like,
if you guys watch and fucking buy these before I do, I'm gonna be pissed at you.
them. Well, there's a delay, so hurry up.
yeah, true.
And it's like I said, they work for fuse Claptons, they work for aliens. I'm telling you, you try them, you'll be like, I can't believe I've never used these things before.
I actually have some sitting in a Daedalus set that I've never used. I gotta
Threw the
try.
Daedalus to the side. That little drill that it comes with freaking junk.
$16. I guess that's not bad, right?
Listen, after you make about 70 pairs of aliens and watch how
Pizza.
fast it is, that $16 ain't gonna bug you.
Yeah.
Unleashed said he just bought the last ones. No kidding.
I'll fucking kill you. I will fight you. I'm gonna come to your house and take them.
Well, he's got his
Unleashed, come at me, bro.
Come at me, bro. Yeah.
Awesome.
All right, they're in my cart. What else do they have? Anything good? No. What else? What other secrets do you have for us, Batman?
To Clapton?
Anything. You're kind of changing my life right now.
Right here, brother. This right here
I got one
Oh,
of
yeah.
them. Oh, yeah.
is the best 25 cents you'll ever spend.
Yeah.
The small ones, the little ones. They're real tiny. Don't look at my hand. Let me put it up against something because my hand's always fucking. They're the smallest ones that they have.
It
What you
seems
do,
like
and I've even used this for my staple staggered fused. Yeah. What you do is you start the Clapton, right? And then you space it out for your staple staggered fuse. Then you take a piece of 36 gauge. If you're doing 36 gauge, what you do is give it a couple wraps and then push it all the way back up so they all tighten up. And now you're gonna have that piece that you have the piece that you have cut extra. That's gonna be your spaces for your staggered. All you do, then you'll take it since your wire's out. You're just gonna pinch this over that piece, that extra piece of wire plus the wire on the spool. You pinch it all together. Then all you do is just let it go and just hold the spool right here and put that Dremel wide open. You build a 12-foot section. You cut it in half. Now you guess what? You got a 6-foot, 2 6-foot staggered wire, and with that you could do whatever you want with that. Triple core, quad core, whatever. I mean,
Why'd you
it's
stop
just
building?
I was just gonna ask if he ever thought, like, with the time.
Yo,
that
get
he
back
has-
into it and sell coils.
Not the thing was, like, I was doing it, see, because it was when a lot of people wanted those real good quality coils, and like a lot of people said, well, fuck it, we're gonna be honest, where they were like, well, I like M-Turk's coils, but I don't like paying $25 a pair. I like Squid Dude's coils, but I don't like $25 a pair. I like AJ was just getting started. He wasn't around yet. He was just getting into it. But there was a lot of coil builders back then that their prices were $25 for a pair of coils. So I said, look, my mech mod guys, because this goes back to mech mods. I like hitting the button on my mech mod, and
Yeah, same here.
Let's see how charged my battery is. But yeah, right there you go. You see it. This is what I like. I like when you hit the button, that is very hot, and it's right away. Look at that.
Yeah.
So I went with the pure 316L stainless steel. But what I did was I would sell a pair of aliens at $10 a pair. Made it affordable for everybody. Triple core 2636 stainless steel aliens at $10 a pair. You believe me? People were Batman. Nah, your prices are too fucking high. You're too high. You're too high. I was like,
Really?
You know what, fuck it. That's time that's taking away from the reviews and everything else. All right, no more coils. Dude, I was selling staple staggered fuse Claptons at $10 a pair.
That's a ridiculous price.
With 6 ribbon. I had 6 pieces of ribbon up against the cores were 6 ribbon. Staple staggered fuse, $10 a pair, dude. They're on my Instagram. The prices are still there. You go, you click on him, and man, he's fucking crazy.
That's really low.
I did it for the love, man. I did it for the love. I did it for those folks that they were like, man, I really don't got it like that to be spending $25, $30 for a pair of coils. Batman, help me out. Hey, give me $10 a pair. All you're doing, you're literally just paying me for the wire because you're not even paying me for my time.
That's where I go. Well, I got tutorials, and wire's only $6, so you can do that way.
Yeah, you spend the time learning and waste all the wire learning and.
But that's what happened, dude. If not, dude. Like I used to spend. I would get 26 gauge just for aliens because everybody wanted aliens, and then the stainless steel aliens. Everybody loved them. I did them 5 wrap, 2.5 millimeter. That means you hit that button. That was. And the
0.
clean.
Mind your business.
Yeah, 0.0. Mind your fucking business. But and it's clean stainless steel. It's clean stainless steel, and you could tell, like you could compare them with other stainless steel coils. You'd be like, I don't know, hold on, Batman's using some other shit. All right, stainless steel, man, stainless steel, but just clean stainless steel.
Dude, I'm all about stainless too.
I like the flavor you get off of stainless coils.
Yep, it's a lot cleaner, proper flavor.
Yep. As long as
Plus, it hits a hell of a lot faster as well.
When I was selling coils, it was only stainless too.
Yeah, really?
Oh yeah. I had nichrome options because people like nichrome, but all my aliens and everything were all stainless.
It's good to go with because people don't have allergies to stainless. So.
That's another thing. People have nichrome allergies or nickel allergies, and
Seems like a lot of people do.
yeah, and you know, it probably won't kill people, but it'll definitely fuck with their face and their lungs and shit. So I prefer stainless, and if I start selling coils again, it's gonna be all stainless.
Yep. But I mean, it was fun, man, dude. Like, I had one shop in Philly. That was the owner actually became a good buddy of mine, and you know, I would make him 70, 80 sets of coil, take them up there, and I'd be like, look, man, just throw them in the case. Let's try it. Shit. After them first 70, 80 pairs, oh my God, I had people hitting me up personally on Facebook. Hey, man, you need to take some more coils up there to the shop. He's running out. And then it just came in with the whole thing where a lot of people were saying $10 a pair was too much. So I was like, you know what, the hell with it. Just like that comment, SoulMax23 said they could buy the cheap aliens, $4.99 for a pack of 10. That's what I said. So I said, well, go buy some of them and compare them.
You get what you pay for.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. And I've explained that a million times. I mean, even that Coil Builder show. If you watch the Coil Builder show, like I made that point to bring it out. Like a lot of people have that question. Why do these guys sell their coils for $25 a pair? First of all, it takes a lot of time to make them. Second, the quality of wire. Second and third, you know, these are done by hand.
Right.
The labeling. Yeah, you got the labeling.
You cannot compare these coils. They're not even in the same league. Not even to mention them. What are they? Demon coils that you get from China?
Oh, Demon Killer. Yep.
Some shit like
Demon
that.
Killer or shit.
Hell no, man. Don't even mention that. Don't even use that in the same sentence.
Yeah, like Nick was saying, it's like a piece of rectangle wire with a fused Clapton wrap on it. They're bullshit.
The thing is, if you get them hand built by a coil builder, you look after them, they're going to last months and months.
Yep.
As well, you know, if you look after them.
Yeah, you clean them once a week, re-wick them, you're all set.
And don't use water. I don't use, like a lot of people like dipping their coils in water.
Oh yeah, no, you're fucking with the metal, the metal's molecular structure when you're tempering them like that.
That knowledge I absolutely got from working on the rig, you know, with the whole welding. Welders know that after they make a weld, you let it air cool, because if you cool it down with water, that's
you're going to soften it. Yeah.
It disrupts and breaks up the molecules within inside the metal.
Yeah.
And it's not going to be the same. Don't dip your coils. Get the right here. These things right here, you can buy 3 of them for $2.
Yeah.
The wire brush.
Make sure it's the stainless steel one. All you do, heat them up and brush it off lightly, flake it off. Now, if you're going to dip them in water, which you do, let the coil cool down. Once it's cool, rinse it, and you're good to go. But
it's that rapid cooling with the water that messes with the coils.
But Batman, I like to hear that.
Nick obviously uses water.
Yeah.
Well, when you're a coil builder, it doesn't matter. You can burn through coils.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, I don't clean fucking coils. I just put new ones in.
Yeah, true. Yep. Same here.
Yep.
And that's like right there, Jack Russell. He said, just don't overheat stainless steel. I'm guilty for that. But as a reviewer, you guys got to excuse me. Look, I glow the shit out of my coils, but it just looks so pretty in the build portion.
It does.
I mean, that's one of those we have to. It just looks pretty on the build. Yeah. If you have a build portion and you don't glow them red hot, it fucks up the whole build portion.
Yeah, I do that all the time. Even when I'm not filming them, I glow the shit out of my coils. I can't help it.
Yeah, but stainless steel, the proper way to preheat your stainless steel is dim the lights, get them to where it's a nice, soft, even glow.
Yeah, that's what I do. Yep.
But on camera for a review, I'm gonna glow the shit out of them. They're gonna look like I'm getting ready to brand a cow or a dog. For my upper lip, I have done that shit on camera.
Oh, I've kissed coils. Oh yeah, that sucks.
Oh yeah.
But I like to hear that.
Dude, I did it recording a review. I had the camera rolling and I got into talking to somebody. I'm like, all right, well, let me knock this shit out real quick. And I was like, oh shit, I did it.
Yeah, it does
you
not
know
feel
what?
good.
And I did it like a champ. I didn't edit it out. I left it in there.
Yo, it
Everybody
happens.
got a laugh out of it. Everybody was like, damn, Coil Kid's on camera.
Everybody's going to be looking back over your videos now to find that one.
I don't know if it's up anymore. It was the
Ah.
Savage Mod video. I remember it was on the Savage Mods, but Savage Mods, oh my god, let's not even talk about that shit. Please.
No, let's. Well, I don't know what that's about. Tell me.
Leave it to Cheryl. No,
Yeah.
let's talk about it.
Why? What?
Fuck vape mats.
Can we really not? Yeah, fuck vape mats. But can we not talk about it?
All right. Well, it's
Yes.
drama, which I try to avoid.
Fill me in. I love drama. I just don't like being a part of it.
They are very
Yeah.
solid mods. They are very solid mods. Fucking solid. I have them. I don't care. They're mine. They're not going nowhere. They're fucking solid mechs. But the owner stiffed a lot of people out of thousands and thousands of dollars. And when people went looking for their mods or for their money, he didn't answer nobody. I messaged him myself. I think I did a live feed about this. Like, hey, man, you need to fucking answer people. I think I messaged him like, dude, listen, I'll be more than glad to help you out. The mods you got are fucking awesome. But,
Nothing?
So,
No response?
nothing.
Are they
To this
still in
day.
business?
No.
Well,
From what I know, dude disappeared. I don't know. I haven't heard anything else about him.
oh, so he
And-
just
and,
walked
you know,
away
I
with
thought-
a bunch of people's money.
And I talked to the fella a couple times personally. You know, I can't really sit here and bash and talk bad about the fella because the conversations I had with him, you know, very respectful. He respected me. I respected him. I mean, it just shit happens. But and then a lot of people are like, oh well, you know, Armageddon this, Armageddon that. You know what, Armageddon, Ariel, he did what he did. But,
I don't know what that's about either.
well, with the whole thing of when they said, you know, he was being cloned and you know, then it turned out that his stuff was being made in China but charged the US price.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I did hear about that one.
But if you look at it, Ariel's still around. He's still doing what he got to do. You know that? Okay, you know, I fucked up. My bad. I fucked up. And there was a lot of stuff in between, but at the end, right now, at the moment, he's still solidly putting out mechs. And now everybody, you know, they're from China. Okay, they're overpriced and they're made in China. So what? It's your money. He's not putting a gun to your head telling you buy the shit.
Right.
You buy it because you want to buy it. I mean, you know, let's be honest. That's just how it goes. You know, you know what you're paying for. You see the price on the website. If you don't like the price because it's made in China, don't buy it.
Right.
But I mean, I have to honestly admit, I got a bunch of Armageddon stuff. Well, now it's he changed it to Immortal Mods. Immortal Mods, dude, I'm sorry. Some of the most solid RDAs, some of the most solid mech mods, he got them. Let me see. I got one right here next to me. This new side fire he did, the Viking. The review's up on my channel. He did that grip style because he brought out the grip. The Viking mechanical mod. Dude, this thing here, it make you want to slap your neighbor.
Yeah, made in China doesn't necessarily mean trash. I mean, it
This
can.
thing is fucking ignorant, dude. Like I did this in my video, and my battery might be a little dead, but
Yo.
look, the contact response on that mech, and I mean, if you hold it down, that's an ornery bastard. Made in China.
What do they go for?
I think he has a version that's like, damn, I don't know. I'd have to go to the website. But I know he got these pretty blood splatters and got all that crazy paint and shit. They go up for $200, $300, $400. I mean,
Yo.
you know, like, okay. But it's like I said, man, to each their own. You go to the website, you see something, you like it, you can care less where everybody with this fucking made in China shit. Hold on a minute. How many people got an American car?
I do.
How
but-
many people got a fucking Toyota, and that Toyota takes you everywhere you go? Guess
Right,
where it's
right,
made?
right.
And your punk ass paid $38,000 for it.
Everything in your house is made in China.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. Everything in your house is in China. Everything.
People get super snobby about vape stuff.
Dude,
It's just because it's a fucking, it's kind of like that tribalism thing. It's just like, oh, I heard him say it, so
Right.
you know, we're all
and-
just American.
You know, one of the biggest things that gets me is when they say, well, it's just like buying a car. Some people like a Lamborghini and some people like a Toyota.
Yeah.
My response to the Lamborghini Toyota thing is, okay, we know this is a $400 device. Whatever. Fucking lipo. Watch this. You know what? I'm going to get me a $30 device. Watch what they do. Now watch the $30 one. I think I just did the same fucking thing, just
That's what it does.
with a different amount of money.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, is that the Smoant Night 80 that you're using?
I'm fucking I married this fucking.
Yeah. Dude, I got the
love it.
RBA section in here now. I'm loving it.
That's what I got in mine. I got a single
Yeah.
coil. I got a single coil at 45 watts. Like the resistance, it is a 0.45. Same one that's in my review. And when you hit the button, it actually turns out to be 4.5 volts. But this fucking thing is serious.
Yeah, dude, a single 18650 mouth to lung, it's awesome, dude. Huge, massive capacity on it.
That's a fucking single punch.
It seems like it's not mouth to lung though. It just seems.
Yeah, he's using it totally sub ohm. I've got a little mouth to lung bill. I'm like running 1.5 ohms in mine.
Yeah.
4.45 ohms. Come on, focus.
I mean, that's, yeah. Let me see the airflow on that, because I do know that you like that, because I have seen that you have been.
I got it fully wide open, baby.
Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah.
Yeah, I like this
I love
device a
this.
lot.
This thing, I have put everything down. Like the Mech Life, what was it? The Rattel XS. I swore by that thing. This knocked it on his ass.
So, Batman, what kind of juice are you putting in there? Like what? Is it like a 70-30 or is it a 50-50 or?
Nah, I got a 50-50 right here. This is what I make. You know, you asked for it, so I'm plugging my shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is
Yo te
Sabores
cagaba.
del Encanto, right there, made by none other than, yeah. This is the mouth to lung line, 18, right here, pastelillo de guayaba, which is a guava flaky pastry.
Ooh.
Dude, like,
There's only one retailer of that liquid over here in the UK,
and
and
he's
it's
killing it.
always fucking sold out.
And he's killing it. And
I've
he
been-
puts in big orders, and it
Yeah.
reaches the UK, and it's fucking gone in a day.
Gone. Because I'm dying to try the cafe con leche.
Yep.
I'm dying to try it, and every time I go on that site, gone. Fucking gone.
How do you do with your juice line? Do you do well with it?
Shit.
Dude, like, this juice line, being that it's, like, the history of these flavors that I picked, I went back to, I wanted to do something dessert, you know? So I went back to my roots from Puerto Rico. In Puerto Rico, we got a lot of desserts. Now, all of these e-liquids, some of them are coil killers. I'm not going to bullshit you. Some of them, you're going to have to change your cotton every day. But for me to get the authenticity in each flavor to where I wanted these down to the T, that if you had the opportunity to taste the foods and you taste the e-liquid, you'd be like, I'll be damn, I'm gonna kiss Batman next time I see him, because it's exact. So yes, some of them, they are coil killers. Some of them, they'll tear up your cotton. Yes, they will. But I promise you, you go into a Puerto Rican bakery and you try it, you'll be like, they're exact. Now, the 7 flavors that I picked were like traditional, and we're talking about hundreds of years that these recipes have been around. So it was important. the e-liquid company approached me. They said, Batman, we've seen you around. You know, you're good with e-liquids. You reviewed a couple of our e-liquids. You can also be fucking brutal. But do you have an idea on e-liquids? I said, yeah, let's go back home, Puerto Rico.
Hell
Nobody's
yeah.
done it. I was able to stick the flag, a Puerto Rican flag, on the label. Everything about this bottle says Puerto Rico. If we go to the name, Sabores del Encanto. Puerto Rico in Spanish is known as La Isla del Encanto, the island of enchantment. If you look up Encanto, fuck Google Translator, it's going to say the island of charm. No, it's the island of enchantment. So I wanted to use that as the name of the e-liquid. So it's Sabores del Encanto, Puerto Rico. You know, the flavors of enchantment. The Puerto Rico flag, the palm trees, we know, tropical, baby. We got to do it. The neat thing
Tropical,
was that
baby.
what we wanted to incorporate, and it was very important, that if you turn the bottle sideways, the flag is actually the silhouette of the island. That's the island of Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Everything was done with, this whole e-liquid line was done with pride. Now coming to how this e-liquid is doing, has been doing, I was sketchy. I was like, damn, you know, hold on. Damn, there's a lot of people that have not tried these foods. If you haven't, you know, been into a Puerto Rican bakery, it's going to be hard for you to get where these flavors are coming from. Dude, Dubai, Saudi Arabia, Afghanistan, Pakistan, UK, Germany, Norway, Finland. And I could sit here and name every country on the planet. But if you go on Instagram and you type in Sabores del Encanto and look where the tags are coming from, you'll be like, I'll be damned. Yeah, I had some fellas from Pakistan and Afghanistan. They jumped into my Zoom room talking about, Batman, we finally get to meet you. And I'm like, yeah, where are you from? Oh, I'm Pakistan. And he holds up a couple bottles of e-liquid. Dude, you know how fucking awesome that is?
That's incredible.
I was like, dude, that's fucking awesome. That's fucking awesome.
Who are you working with? Can I ask?
Yeah, EMB. Yep, EMB. They do the gorilla custard.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you like working with them?
They've been good to me. To perfect these flavors, because I mean, I know you remember my Moo e-liquid, shoot the fucking cow. that video still, people bring it up. I was brutal when it came to e-liquid reviews because I started that whole crack drip vape. Remember back then when we had to pay $28 for a 30 mil? So I said, I'm going to do e-liquid reviews, crack, drip, and vape. I'm going to buy something online. I'm going to order it. When it gets here, I'm going to crack it. I'm going to drip it. I'm going to vape it. And it better taste like they say on the site.
Yep.
So I got brutal with my reviews. But that's how it was because $28 for a 30 mil was
fucking
big.
Expensive. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
They were charging cigarette prices.
Yeah.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, I took my time with these e-liquids. You know, EMB was like, okay, well, you know, just do what you got to do. None of them have ever eaten any of these foods. So every e-liquid you taste is my palate. Like every e-liquid you try, if you have tried this and you hit on it and you're, damn, that Batman's a son of a bitch, man. Hell yeah. He knows what e-liquid's supposed to taste like. I was the only one that have eaten these flavors. Nobody at EMB has ever tried any of these foods. And it's gotten around, man. I mean, it's
I see them everywhere.
Dude, like you pop on Facebook and this e-liquid is everywhere. It's everywhere.
So if the viewers want to pick some up and try some, where's the best website to go to get them?
Okay, we can't do the .com because that's gonna.
Right.
But following that, it's Shop ENB.
Gotcha.
You hop over to Shop ENB, and then if you want to, you can use the coupon code FOWTB15. It'll get you 15% off. My own personal coupon code. And if you actually hop over to the website, you keep your eyes open. they do a lot of. They'll hit me up, Batman. Hey, you want to do something good for your fans? We're like, okay, well, it's gonna come out of you, but we do it for the people. I've done a bunch of 50% off.
Awesome.
So where you get, so that way you can order the whole line at half price.
That's awesome.
I mean, it's giving back. It's giving back. I'm not looking to be a millionaire. It has put some money in my pocket, and it's been generous. But this was me. This is like, you could tell by me explaining it how I'm proud of.
Oh yeah.
Because this is more than an RDA. This is more than a mod. This is more than money in my pocket. This is something that it's personal, because now you know that these flavors come from my palate. How they taste, that is me. So when you vape this and you like it, you're like, damn, this comes from the Batman in every bottle. You see
That's
what
awesome.
I'm saying?
I could see how passionate you are about it. It's pretty awesome.
And it's something that I did with, I think I could have made a mod. I could have made an RDA. I could have made anything. And after sitting here and analyzing it, I don't think anything would have made me any more proud than being able to put that little island literally worldwide with my name on it and be so proud of it.
That's awesome. That's so cool. Congratulations, man. How long's that been out?
Like 8 months, 9 months, something like that.
Damn, it seems so much longer. I've been seeing it everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how fast it took off, though.
Yeah, it took off. And then once people, and still, some people are still new about it. I'm pretty sure here in chat, some people are like, damn, I've never seen it. When you try it.
Where's the best place to order it in the U.S. or in the East Coast?
Shop E&B.
E&B.
Oh, you said that?
Yep.
Come on, Nick. Come on.
What was I just?
If you want to find it in the UK, I put the link up there.
And then, yeah, well, for the UK, I get that question a lot, and
yeah,
I direct people over there all the time.
You got to get some more distributors over there.
But get it in bulk, because it's always out of stock.
They picked it up in Australia, China, and Japan. And I actually talked to the dude from Japan the other day. He contacted me personally. I was like, look, I'm going to put you, we're going to do a little group thing with EMB. You want it in Japan, we're going to make this happen. Oh, yeah. Shit. So
so now he talks Japan. He talks Japanese.
Hey, man, we're going to do what we got to do. I think got a question come up a couple times. Soul Max, Batman, where are you from? Puerto Rico. From
where? I was going to ask, where are you at now?
I live in Pennsylvania.
Oh no, shit! We got 3 PA boys on here.
You didn't know that? Yeah,
no.
I thought.
Yeah, I'm in Reading.
Oh no, shit! All right.
I'm one of them fucking hoodlums from Reading.
Where? So, how far do you have to travel for work?
Louisiana.
Oh wow!
So you do what? Like a month on, 2 weeks off, kind of thing?
2 weeks on, 2 weeks off, 2 weeks on, 1 week off. You know, I work 3 weeks out of the month.
Do you like doing that, like that kind of schedule?
Love it. I mean, you know, it's how I feed the family. So, you know, you get used to it.
Right.
It's at first, it's very hard. It's not a job for everybody. You have to be mentally strong more than anything.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I bet. Not only with the family, but seeing new guys come in, I'm sure people get hurt on that job. People get hurt on that job all the time.
The biggest thing is you have to accept reality for what it is. The last time you leave home may be the last time you leave home. Accidents happen that quick, and it can cost you your life that quick.
Yeah, you're dealing with some big, heavy, powerful shit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and then, you know, it's like for me to look for a job in a factory, I'd get fired within an hour.
Me too. I couldn't do it.
Because the way we talk in the oil field, I mean, if you want a demonstration, in a factory, it's not going to fly. But out there, it's pretty much, and I'm a supervisor, so, you know, it's just the way that we associate. You know the perfect example. When you were a kid and your mother told you, pick up your shoes. honey, pick up your shoes. And you just looked at her and walked over the shoes. Then your mother turned, hey, motherfucker, I told you pick up your damn shoes off the fucking middle of the floor. You listen to her, right? That's how we talk on the rig. On the rig, it's like, hey, guys, I need this done. They look at me stupid. Look, motherfucker, you guys are on the damn clock. Your ass is mine. Now get this shit done. Get this shit done now. So if you want to take me serious, pull your fucking tampons out and get out there and build this shit.
I don't know. I know some Spanish girls, and I bet you they're a lot tougher than them oil rig guys.
But you know, that's how we talk. And you know what? And nobody gets butt hurt. Feelings aren't hurt.
Yeah.
It's that dialogue. We understand it. It's when somebody talks like that, it's because we got shit to do. You know?
Yeah. And it's also to take you seriously, because it is a job that is it can be very risky, and it's
yeah, you can't be fucking around.
Yeah, and it's just like, that's just how, like, it's also the time that you're brought up in. Like, I'm sure, like, there's shit that goes on with different generations that it's a little different, where if you say something like that, you're going to hurt some feelings, but that's not where everybody comes from, really.
And, you know, and the biggest thing is that we form literally a family.
Oh, I can imagine. Oh, definitely.
The job is so dangerous that if I fuck up, I can hurt all three of you.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I got to pay attention to what I'm doing. And I also have to look over and pay attention to what you're doing. And you have to do the same thing. Pay attention, make sure, you know, he's doing what he got to do. And you make sure that way all four of us, literally, we got each other's back. You know why? Because we want to come home and be able to get on YouTube and do what we got to do.
Right.
Now, does anybody anybody you work with know what you do when you're at home with the YouTube stuff? And do they get like tripped out about it?
Dude, I've converted thousands of vapors on the rig.
Because
I bet smoking is so prevalent on the rigs.
Smoking, dipping, chewing. It's big. And I've I've actually converted, dude, literally, no shit, thousands of smokers to vapors on the rig.
That's awesome.
I've converted thousands of them. A lot of them, they watch my live feeds. They watch my videos. You go out there, and I've walked into the TV room a couple times, and they got my videos playing on the TV.
That's cool.
Yeah. I get, like, my boss came to me the one time, and he's like, you know, the customers really like you. They like that you're quiet. You just do your work, and, you know, you stay to yourself pretty much. And then I told them about, like, what you do when you're at home. And I was like, yeah, I'm quiet, huh? I got fucking, I got 500 videos to fucking dispute that fucking fact.
And that's the thing, like with me, dude, and I give you 100%, man. You know, you meet me on camera and you meet me in person, I'm the same dude. I'm the same dude always. Like I said, at Halloween time, I dress up like me because I don't want to be nobody else. No,
I think you should definitely dress up as Batman, though.
You know what's so funny? I mean, I got the tattoos and everything, but I've never read a comic book. I don't even like Batman. I don't watch the movies. I'm
Really? You got to explain this then.
Oh, I know the story.
Yeah, I don't know the story.
at 16.
Oh, okay.
There's the story right there.
That's how I got my name at the age of 16. I was young and dumb and quick to react, and that's how I got it.
Yep.
Oh, you're a baseball player.
Yeah, there you go.
One of the best heavy hitters in the business.
I was pretty good too.
Oh, I bet. I bet.
Awesome, man.
Yeah, that's where the name comes from. That's why now you see I put it because I get that question asked so much. They're like, Batman, but you don't talk about the movies. You don't like comic books. You say that all the time. How the hell did you get that name? There you go. I got it at arm's reach. Now I can just pull it over here. This is how I got it.
The funniest thing I think about that is that bat's bigger than my arm, but that bat's not bigger than your arm.
Yeah, he makes it look tiny.
Yeah, he's like, look at this little bat.
That's probably like a full-size fucking major league size bat too.
No, this is a little league.
Oh, okay.
It's a little league, but still, I mean,
You don't want to mess up your knuckles.
Well, that's it.
Yeah, that's funny. So, were you ever in? Did you ever live in Philadelphia?
I spent a lot of time in North Philly,
Yeah.
up there by Hunting Park, where
Ah,
where
okay.
most Puerto Ricans and Dominicans go, up by Hunting Park in the summertime. Nice hangout. I mean, hey, you want to hang out, have fun? Hey, that's a nice spot. That's why I spent a lot of time.
I love
Yeah.
Philadelphia.
Yeah, it's good. It's
You
also
live
like
there.
city life. You gotta like city life to live here. You got
Where-
to.
And Philly, you got to remember, a lot of people don't give Philly the. I mean, because the Eagle fan, I'm an Eagle fan. We fucking cut you, but Philly fans, you know, they are what they are. But you got to remember the history of this nation. Philadelphia had a lot to do with it. Where was the Decoration sign? You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of history out of that city. And if you're somebody that likes architecture, believe it or not, I love.
Dude, me too. That's why I love Philadelphia so
I can
much.
go and take my camera and just take pictures of cement all day.
Dude, I love it. I'm obsessed with it.
Buildings in Philly are beautiful.
Yeah, they don't make them like that anymore. And there's very few spots in the country where you could find old historic buildings like that. The country was born in Philadelphia.
And they keep preserving them too.
Thank
like,
God, dude. Thank God.
The buildings are beautiful. The buildings are beautiful. Now, driving downtown Philly, oh my God, it's a fucking headache. But it's beautiful. It's beautiful. And then cheesesteaks, baby. You got to get you a cheesesteak. I'm a Geno's fan.
I like
Pat's
Geno's.
French fries. I like Pat's French fries. I like Geno's steaks. My wife is backwards. My wife likes Pat's cheesesteaks.
I'm more of a Steve's. I'm more of a Steve's guy.
I don't think I've had Steve's.
Yeah, I don't think I have either.
Steve's is it's more of a chain now, but it used to be they have a couple in Center City now. That, and we would go to on Lehigh and Kensington Chinks, because it would be a fucking humongous foot-long steak, and it would be like, I think it was like a pound and a half or something of a steak.
Jesus.
And you would buy it for like $6, and it was pretty damn good. But when you're drunk, it's fucking awesome, because $6, you and your boy could split it, or whatever, you and your girl. And
But Philly got and if you come to Philly and you don't run the Rocky Stairs, that's not the Sports Museum stairs. No. Like, you Google it, it's the Rocky Stairs. If you don't run those stairs, you ain't come to Philly. I mean, it's just part of it. It's part of it.
that's one of the fun parts of the city too, is that whole area near the art museum and shit. You know?
Yeah, I like the museums in Philly too.
Yeah. Beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yeah, if you have kids, there's so much cool stuff to do. So much cool stuff.
Especially nowadays, like going into the city, the fucking girls, it's crazy. It's changed a lot. I imagine it has. I mean, I go into the city more often than I used to, but it's way more populated than I remember. Way more populated.
Yep.
It's getting kind of near that New York kind of thing, really.
Oh,
Well,
that
and
sucks.
you got to remember, like, that feud between Philly and New York has always been there. Like, Philly Super Bowl is when we play the Giants every year. Like,
Yeah.
that game, there's so much at stake.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's crazy that people don't know how to act either. Because I mean, well, hell,
Philly fans
Philly
are
is
the
one of-
worst.
Philly is one of the only stadiums that has holding cells.
Yeah. So when the Phillies won the World Series, man, oh man, this town went crazy. Like, I was out.
Yeah, you
know, on
burnt your
Broad
own
Street.
city.
Yeah, dude, they
You
were
were
robbing
so
the-
excited, you
Super-
burnt down your own city.
When they won the Super Bowl, that was freaking crazy.
Same thing. Fucking lighting shit on fire, breaking windows. It's insane.
I got hit with a fire hose when the Phillies won. I got fucking thrown fucking across the street with a fucking fire hose.
That'll do it.
Fires in the, yeah.
That's crazy.
It was fun though.
All right, guys, I'm gonna end it here. We'll wrap it up. Let's start with you, Batman, the special guest. Do some promo, introduce yourself to the viewers, and then we'll move around the square.
Well, I mean, on Facebook you can find me. My real name Santos Duran, known as the Batman for my whole life. You know, it's not something I picked up and thought it was going to be cool. It was something that was given to me, and it just literally stuck. Like, there's people here that, you know, they actually don't know my real name. They've called me that my entire life. But you can check out my YouTube channel, FOWTB. Everything's abbreviated, Fogging Out with the Batman. My reviews are longer than most reviewers, but I promise you, the majority of the time you watch one of my reviews, you walk away without any questions. That's why they're so long. I like breaking it down to the last damn screw in the pack.
That's awesome.
And that's just, I mean, it's just part of it, you know, because I remember watching reviewers that they would like to run through things, and then I'd be like, damn, but what was that other thing for? They never mentioned. So I try to break them down, you know, my download portions. You watch my videos, you'll see it, that I take my time with the download portion. I'm on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, FOWTB. That's it.
All right. Nick?
All right, N.devine83 on Instagram and YouTube. I'll be live tomorrow morning, just like every Saturday morning, and then I'm going on to I'm going to put links up because I don't want to butcher the guy's name. I don't know the YouTube channel's name because I don't know how to pronounce it because it's in Moscow, and there's going to be a translator there because we don't speak the same language, but it should be fun. And then
What time's that?
That's at 3 p.m. Eastern time. So in Moscow, it's like Tuesday at 2 o'clock or some shit. Yeah, it should be fun though. We've been planning on doing this video for a little bit, and he contacted me again, and I can't wait to do it. I think it's a pretty cool thing to do, and I'm actually going to mention, as long as it goes well, I'm going to mention Sherlock and Wire Talk with Big G, see if they want to do that too. We'll see how it goes. I don't know if he's ever done one with a translator before, so
Yeah, let me know. That might get a little hairy with multiple people, but as long as we kind of slow down and take it.
I would ask him to do it just singular. I think he does it like with singular.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I bet that would get a little crazy. But yeah, everybody, thanks for watching. Batman, thanks for coming on. I appreciate it. And yeah, everybody have a good weekend. Stay safe. That's it.
Last but not least, take it away, G.
All right. Well, I'm Big G. You can find me on Wired Wednesdays over on my channel, which is Wire Talk with Big G. And also tomorrow night on Saturday Night Vapor over on my channel as well. I'm also a coil builder, Wire Talk with Big_G on Instagram. And thanks for having us again, Kenny. It's
Of course.
a pleasure as always. And pleasure meeting you in person, Batman.
Yeah, anytime, man.
Good to talk to you, man. And yeah, and wash your fucking hands, you dirty bastards.
And that's going to do it for us. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you being here. This was a long one, and a lot of you guys stuck around, so I appreciate it. Check out the Patreon and the website for the new merch drop. Everybody will be linked in the description, so you make sure you check them out and follow them if you like what you see. And we're going to end it there. Stay safe. Have a good weekend, guys. See you next time. I did